Alright, stream should be up and running. Audio levels look good. Trying to get my mic in a good position here.
Aren't we missing somebody?
Skywell,
Listen, Will.
you can't get here until at least 9, maybe. Sometimes.
Alright, so don't forget, your key goal today is to convince the Templars to join us because Nibenay has a lust for power and is just gone crazy, and he's gonna kill us all. He doesn't care about anybody, and the problem isn't between Templars and the Veiled Alliance. It's between we just want Nibenay shut down.
So are we fighting God?
We're trying, and he's gonna kill the Zwin. He's gonna kill magic. Like
That is very problematic.
it's like the entity of wild magic, like the existence of wild magic. He's trying to harness it for himself, and it's by definition, it's wild magic. And he's gonna become wild if he possesses it.
I'm starting to realize that the Sorcerer Kings have a habit of trying to become even more powerful when they're already powerful.
Yeah, is the only thing that matters.
So either they have to stay out of our way, or they have to help us kill him. One or the other. Um,
Wait, if even if we get all of the Templars to join us, can't Korganard just not Korganard, can't Nibenay just like take away their powers?
Correct. Nibenay bestows his magical gifts upon all of his wives. And he can take those powers away at a whim.
But just having extra bodies to fight him for whatever he may summon or may do can help.
Hmm.
Or they can just abstain from helping him. If they don't help him, then they can't hurt. They're not going to hurt us.
So, after a long rest, you're probably not an ant anymore, huh?
Nope. It'll only last 3 hours. Wait, where'd my mini go?
Is it working for you, Ninja?
What?
You're good to go?
Yeah, everything's fine.
All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna run and grab some. I'll be on the call with you guys though.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Slow start. We got a few minutes before Will shows up anyway, and then it'll be like the official start. This is like the pregame. Alright, so this is going to be
Somebody have my Morg mini?
D&D Marauders of Nibenay, Part 8. So, deep in the Nagaramakam, in the Noble Quarter. What was this, the Mercantile District or something?
Yes.
Mercantile District. Hiding in the manor of one of the top 5 Templar wives of Nibenay. Templar wife isn't cool. Let me change that to Shadow Bride. Shadow Brides of Nibenay. That sounds way cooler. Alright, so I'm going to link that out. Make sure we get our viewers. You guys awaken. You're in the stables. The Crodlu are unsettled by the death of the Crodlu out in the yard there. They're starting to stink and bugs are collecting. Also, they're probably thirsty. But drinking the water would be a terrible idea as it's been poisoned by the deadly rain. So what do you do?
Didn't Taurus drink the rain from the well?
Oh yeah, look at his health bar.
Oh.
He sure did.
Does he recover any health from a long rest?
Yeah, I imagine when he gets back to the computer, he'll probably give himself some extra health. After a long rest, you'd obviously have all your health back.
Yeah, sorry guys. Probably something like that.
Who's speaking?
That was Joe. He sounds weird because he's in his kitchen getting food.
Who's talking?
Yes, in my kitchen, getting food. Yeah.
You have a car in your kitchen?
Oh, that's his bed. His bed is a little car.
Yes, in my bed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Race car bed?
One of these, like, yeah, race car, bed frame.
Awesome.
I'm not gonna lie, I have slept in this seat before. Well, fellas, I can fall asleep sometimes driving. I'll be honest. It's kind of scary, but when I'm tired, I'm tired. I just wow.
You just
Sleep,
need
sleep,
coffee,
motherfucker.
man. You just need more coffee.
Oh, I have to get food before I have my caffeine.
Right. Well, you wanna drink your caffeine with the food. That way, it's easy on the stomach and all that, right?
There you go.
I break the rules though. I drink black coffee for breakfast, like a real man.
I drink black coffee every morning. The problem, so the problem is, still wanna make sure I have some food in my belly.
Right.
Because if I drink my black coffee, then I'm gonna be like, I'm good. I don't need any food, and then it'll be like midnight, and I'll be like, all right, it's time to.
All right. I got all my stuff set up in the background here. Up and running on Twitch and all that.
Railroad dropped.
Let's get ready to Nibenay. All right. I don't have any NPCs to act through, so the Crodlu will nuzzle each other lovingly. Crodlu and Crodlu wife. Who are these strange people sleeping with us, the Crodlu thinks to herself. Will my nest eggs be safe with these strange beings nesting in amongst us when the others have died so strangely? It snorts derisively at you.
Animal
Can I try
friendship.
to use one as a pillow
Sure.
and cuddle up with them with an animal handling?
Go for
I
it.
have I got a 27 on animal friendship.
All right. So you get along with the Crodlu after all.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Welcome to me now. Hey.
How's it going? Pretty good. And you?
One of the servants comes and says, "You must leave quickly. The mistress will arrive any hour now. If you are still here, you will surely die."
Is your mistress one of the Templars?
The highest of the Templar wives, Shadow Bride to Nibenay herself. Himself.
Hmm. Do I say to Saul, should we talk to her? Do you think we should try to convince her to help us against Nibenay?
The servant seems shocked that you would even suggest such a crazy course of action.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder what's going on with my friends here.
I mean, we've had crazier ideas.
Grimorn is like, peace was never an option.
Are you crazy? They're all fanatics.
And
They're
you're not?
probably. Hmm? Me?
You're a fanatic. You're just a fanatic for a different cause.
completely sane here.
What happened? Can you remind me of
I-
the incident with the barn, Chris? Can you?
do you think?
Justified.
Do you not think that your mistress would be
Mistress.
amicable to reason with all of the acid rain and zombies around? Are you sure she supports this kind of behavior from Nibenay?
Of course she is.
The servant isn't quite sure what you're talking about. The light show in the sky? The quaking of the ground? We've been
Yes,
all right
all of
here
them.
in the heart of the Nagaramakan.
But do you not see the strange lights coming out of the Namramakan itself? Surely Nibenay is the cause of all this.
I speak up. Did you know the water is funny tasting too? Look at the crognut things. They didn't like the water. It
All right.
hurt me. It burned my throat.
He's going to check on the Crodlu and realize that they are deeply dead. And he's like, oh, fuck. He's going to run off. Okay, so he's gone. What do you guys do?
We're so close. We're so close to the temple.
I mean, even though they didn't really die or anything, since they're like near the center of the Namramakan, don't you think they're gonna like, I don't know, die soon without water? I don't know if that's necessarily our problem.
I think we should go at least take a look at the temple and see what is going on. We're so close.
Like, you want to go inside the temple, or you just want to scout around outside the temple?
I want to go see what's going on between Nibenay and the Zvoon.
You guys are aware that the Zwoon traveled to this part of town. It went to the heart of the city.
That's where we're heading.
It's got to be here somewhere.
That's what the Alliance asked us to do, is to go and help the Zvoon.
They didn't exactly tell us how we could help it, though.
They did tell us to go to it and to find it.
Come out of the Crodlu pen. So I believe we should just leave here. There's nothing really for us to do if we're not going to be talking to the Templar. Come on, guys, let's go. Leave this shabby shed.
We can always try to come back here if things gets wrong.
All right. So, leaving the building. Let's see here. Shrink. Put that over here for now.
want to get rid of all these.
Is there something under that? What's under that? There's a fire under that.
The fire camp. I'll take care of it. I can't.
It's hard to select.
It's locked, I think.
Alright, hang on. I can get it. It's real tricky.
Loading.
You have to grab it by like one of the stones. Got it. Okay, so you are at number 6, right here. So, leaving the High Templar's office, you hit the streets, or you go on the rooftops. What was your choice there? Because you had been on the rooftops before, avoiding the streets.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to have to at least cross this street to get to more rooftops on the other side. So, are you going to make a straight shot across the road, or are you going to travel towards the gate? Do you want to climb the wall over here? What do you want to do?
I think
From the
Oh, go ahead.
oh, from the rooftops, how far away is the gate?
Okay.
Wall?
So you look out over the city from a vantage point where you can actually see the inner wall, and you can see that the inner wall has a wide array of very nasty spikes lining the upper parts of the wall. So if you attempt to climb up it, the difficulty is going to be real high.
I want to use my bonus action to do my jump spell ring, and I want to jump up and take the high ground.
Okay, so you're going to cross the street and jump on top of a building or something?
Well, I want to jump. I don't even want to cross the street. I just want to jump up there. Jump up now.
Okay, so you jump onto the roof of this building.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but this building is surrounded by a certain amount of greenery. All of that plant life is pretty much dead at this point. The rain killed it. But, so there's like an inner wall for that building, and then there's like a spacer of a bunch of plants and trees and stuff. So there's not really like, I don't know, I guess you can get up on top of the main building part that the people were inside of, or that the Templar had.
I can just
her
like
part.
jump. I can just jump from piece to piece, you know.
But that would be like in the middle of 6. It wouldn't be near the edge.
Yeah.
So you're kind of forced to go through the street at some point. At least on these
Okay,
wide
well,
avenues.
I don't think there's a way there. I will have to cross the street. Everything's messed up top.
So to your left, it looks like a temple kind of building, like a big office for the Templars. Ahead of you is like housing, but like lower quality housing than the one you were in. She's the High Templar, but the other Templars, their buildings are pretty nice too. And so there's different Templars have their own little manor houses in each one of these plots of land.
What's at 9 in that direction?
All right. If you look in that direction, you can see that there is a inner wall, this black line here, that you'd have to get past before you'd be able to get into 9.
Shit.
Somebody likes the letter Z.
No, I accidentally pressed the rewind arrow thingy because I was trying to make the timer
Y'all hear
go
me?
away. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Load. Okay. So there's an inner wall, and what's on the? Oh, we can't even see what's on the other side. Or
Not much. Maybe some spires from the tops of towers, but that's it.
well, we're pretty close. We can attempt the streets. Except if you guys want to try to go above in section 9, like towards
Oh, we're gonna go east.
northeast.
We're not gonna go towards the west where the gate is.
It's too bad Skywill isn't here. I would recommend that he do some scouting. Let me ping him.
We could, but we know there was some zombie on the main road.
All right, I'm back.
Big wave of zombies.
Many zombies swarming.
Wrong. I just got the most interesting wrong number call of my life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this guy called me and was pretty much asking what's going on. And then out of nowhere, he was talking about his guy eating all this food, and the guy apparently snapped. And all I heard was just like 3 minutes of yelling, like, "Oh, get food!" It was interesting.
Did he think he was calling a restaurant about a fucked up order or something?
No, they were living together. The guy just was yelling for 3 straight minutes. I wish I could say what he was saying, but I don't think I can. I'll do it. Oh my fucking!
Like a domestic dispute or something?
I think so. It was.
All right.
It was interesting.
All right.
That
All
was
right.
like
All
a
right.
pocket dialed or what?
No, he meant to call me on purpose. It's
Alright.
it's the same guy. Keep calling me, but I keep forgetting his number. I keep telling him he has the wrong number, but I might just block it.
Wrong numbers are so annoying. I used to keep getting calls from like a Walgreens Vision Center, and they were like, "Your appointment is coming up," and I was like, "I am not even in your state. What are you talking about?"
Identity then.
Yeah, probably. There was a period of time where I was getting photocopies of my mail from the FBI, but I was pretty sure they caught that guy.
What?
You know, when people steal all the mail from the mailboxes to do identity theft, it's like a federal crime. The FBI goes after that.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you're going to cross the street. Do you take any precautions? What's your plan? Because as you know, the streets are full of puddles of acid and the walking dead.
Shove the zombies in the puddles and jump on them.
Just walk across zombies while they moan and thrash.
They moan.
Yeah, zombies tend to do.
Wait.
Burns. Burns.
Somebody has like prestidigitation.
Yeah, zombies aren't too smart. You can probably trick them with an illusion pretty easily. Gee, who could have illusion magic?
Me.
I do too.
Thaumaturgy.
Isn't that just good for sound, though? Yeah, I guess you could have some, like,
You-
screaming voices to lure a zombie away.
Well, you can sound, but you can also swing open doors, slam them. Doors and windows and stuff.
Yeah, I get you. So you want to create distractions.
Yeah.
All right,
Create some
so
distractions all around the place.
you
far
start
away from
casting your thaumaturgy. It's only got a range of 30 feet, so you're going to have to sort of sneak along. I need everybody to roll a stealth check. Even those who have armor that gives them disadvantage. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see if those Zambers will notice you. Zombie 1 and Zombie 2 with their amazing wisdom score, giving them a -1.
Do we have any assistance, like, of any sorts?
Nah, group roll, everybody just rolls individually, and then we check for
Oh, no, I'm
who's
just wondering
got
if-
the lowest.
If anybody might
if-
have a spell.
Yeah, because like Long might be able to cast the Pass Without Trace if you want to boost your chances here.
Can I do a guidance for stealth?
This is more of like passive. Well, I don't know. I guess you could, yeah. Go ahead if you want. Bardic
That'll be
Inspiration
my-
too. Why
That'll
not?
be my guidance for myself.
I got a 19, baby.
Good.
Gigantic 14-foot guy.
Well, I got
19.
+2.
I'm assuming you just jump, so you don't have the sounds of footsteps because you're just leaping from place to place.
I get 18. I got an 18.
I'm like the Batman.
All right, so we got a 19. We've got an 18.
14.
And a 14. All right, so Long's 14 is not great.
Uh-oh.
Do we get a little bit of kind of a boost advantage by making these distractions.
I'll tell you what happens with the distractions once we've got all the stealth checks in. I still need one from Soul.
Rah rah.
Hello.
I'm gonna roll one for
Double
Oren
roll.
too.
So,
Ooh, Oren
Roll
rolls a
mystery.
nat 15. His roll is good.
yeah, he gets
Wait,
up like
Rory-
plus 10,
Right.
something like that.
So he's got like a...
Rory-
Warren probably has like a.
No, no, no.
plus 6 or
I
so.
said you guys are trying not to be noticed by zombies. So roll a stealth.
Uh-oh.
Oh, if it's a stealth, if it's a check, I can use guidance.
Yeah, go for it if you want.
16.
Okay. Oh shit.
16's
That was
better.
your-
Yeah.
I thought that was your
Okay.
roll.
Yeah, it's just a D4.
Hey, 18.
There you go. You
Okay.
get 16.
So everybody sneaks up within 30 feet so that Grimoren can cast his spell. The thaumaturgy smacks doors around, batters windows, causes a ruckus. All of the zombies immediately turn in that direction and shamble in that direction, towards the sound of the noise, looking for food. All right, so all the zombies have been led away. You can get across the street now. So you can get to this area.
Sweet.
Do you want to go into the compound, or are you just beelining for the wall?
We
The
jump up
compound-
onto the.
Because you could just go around the outer wall of it and just go past.
Yeah.
What does it look like if I do a perception check?
Similar to the previous building, but not as nice. The last one was the fanciest building in town, but the rest are of a similar construction, the same kind of architecture. There is a sculpture of Nibenay everywhere, like all over the place.
If I take a look down that street, though, do I notice like zombies or?
There's a zombie encounter just about everywhere you go here.
In the compound or along the street?
Mostly in the streets. The buildings seem to have their own gates and a certain measure of security. The people in that main building, they didn't even know that the zombies were out there because they have huddled in their rooms waiting orders.
Probably should go through the compound now.
All right.
I don't know about everybody else.
So, you approach a wall. It's not very thick, but it does have some spikes at the top.
Oh,
There's a gate. You want to go try for the gate?
yeah, we can try that.
I try to jump up.
You
to
can
the spikes
jump
and hold on
clear
to
over the
spike.
gate, no problem. With your 60-foot jump, you can easily get over the wall.
Can I jump to the spikes and hold on to like the spikes?
Well, I mean, you're tall enough you could probably just reach up and hold onto the spikes.
Oh, okay.
It's not
I
that
just wanna
tall a
take
wall.
peek
This
over the
is
fence.
this is like a little wall like you'd have around a single building.
We could climb over your shoulders and jump on the other side.
Long rest gave me full, by the way.
Use you as a ladder.
Yep, that's true. People could climb up your backs, hop off your shoulders, and land on the other side.
I just want to look over and just see if I can see what I see. So I'm gonna make an active perception check over the fence,
All right.
the gate thing, which that's a plus two.
Give you guidance.
And a D4.
Yep.
Nice.
D true. D all.
Well, it didn't help. I
Oh
got a
damn.
7. Can't really see past those ones. Tippy toes. Just can't really tell what's going on.
All right. Well, fortunately for you, what's obvious in the yard when you get a glimpse of it is that there's a dead body laying in the yard.
Can we
I
go
think
across?
there's a dead body. Nothing else is going on in there.
Can you tell if it's a Templar or someone else?
Can I climb on your shoulders and look?
I can't see past the spikes.
I'll start climbing on on your back.
It
and
seemed
try to
like
get
the
on-
body of
hey.
a servant's clothing.
Ow! Watch out!
And what do I see on the other side?
All right.
You
So
gotta do a perception check.
So
I
on the
got
other
a
side of the
natural
wall,
19.
there's a yard, there's a building similar to the last building you were in. However, instead of a fountain, there's more of an open yard, and in that open yard, in the middle, there is the dead body of one of the servants. It looks like the door to the compound is cracked open, and to the east, the earthquake has actually caused a fracture in the wall big enough for a medium-sized creature to pass through.
I'll do a perception check for see if there's more than just the one dead.
Can a large creature go in if they squeeze?
I get a 25 perception.
Probably not. It would be super hard for just a medium creature to fit through.
Okay.
I rolled a 25 perception when I'm looking more in detail.
Yeah, there's nothing else to see in the yard at this moment. However, there's a building there and you can't see through the walls.
That dead body, I'm gonna cast a firebolt on it.
All right. You blast the body, it doesn't respond.
It might be safe.
Good double tap.
It might be safe. I can't see anything. Do you guys want to go this way?
Why you standing on my head if we're not going in?
I want to see what's going on over there. Everything is dangerous.
Hurry
right
up!
Are any zombies
them.
approaching us in this alleyway street?
Oh, you're not there yet. You're still in this section here.
You gonna mess up my
Oh,
hair?
okay. I thought we were already like on top of the wall, looking over into
Nah,
this area.
I'm going like step by step, right? So you were in 6, you crossed the street, you got into this area here. If you go over the next wall, then you'll be in this area here, and then if you go over that wall, then you'd be in that road there.
Okay. Let's just use like one token because we're gonna spread out.
Yeah.
So
Theater of the mind.
Where
Just use
here?
your imagination. Or we could put a marker of some kind.
Too big.
The plot thickens.
So we're looking over the wall into this area.
No,
Yeah, let's
In the first
use
area.
let's
we
use
are
a
in the
little marker.
street on the
Hey,
ledge. There's a small wall.
Oh, I thought we climbed up onto some roofs in this
No,
district.
no. We just went
Winter.
across the street.
He called me again, and I denied it. I just got a voicemail. Apparently, he's getting kicked out,
Good for him.
and his stuff is getting burned. I
Oh my.
don't know what's going on, but I'm not.
Do you know this person?
No, it's the wrong number.
Maybe you
He's
should.
talking to this
Maybe
guy.
you should. Maybe you should let him talk.
I tried. He ignored me. I said, I think you got the wrong number. It's just, oh man, this thing throwing out my like. It is the most interesting. I'm not blocking at this point. I'll just let him do it. I'll keep listening. I'll follow the story as it goes.
All right.
Oh man, I shouldn't be laughing at this, but oh man,
You're gonna witness
gonna-
some murder, man.
Dude, I'm going to your place.
it's all fun and games. So he like actually calls me because his life is in danger or something.
Next thing, you'll hear your door ring.
He's like, dude, I'm coming over. I need a place to crash.
Oh,
How
I'm
do you
not-
know Mr. Anderson?
next time I'm gonna pretend to be the guy he think I am. I'm just gonna say, yeah, man, come on, it's good, man.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
I mean, he's annoying. He keeps calling me. I don't know you, and he ignores when I say it's the wrong number. So it's like the third time I've told him this. I think he's high or something. I don't know.
You should just find like some like go on YouTube and do a search for like elevator music. And then when he calls next time, just say, "Please hold," and then put on the elevator music.
Yes, yeah, that is a great plan. I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Oh man, I can still hear the guy that was on the phone yelling for 3 minutes, still yelling in the background. Like it is bad.
I thought we were inside of this court.
You are. Yeah, I'm trying to put the token inside of it right here. As you can see, there's a separation wall. There's two buildings.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
the one you are in, and then there's another one beyond that. The crack in the wall is right here.
So how do we get into this area right here?
Yeah, there's another low wall, like the one you hopped over.
Can I peer over that one as well?
Alright, to do so, you'll have to cross the yard.
Okay.
You still trying to be stealthy? You want to make another stealth roll?
Yeah, I'll make a stealth roll. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's not my... That's not where I left my car. Oh,
Let's see,
shit.
maybe I can put boxes in here to sort of indicate where the houses are.
So are we going in that compound or not?
16. To cross the yard. And peer over this.
No, we're not there yet, no?
Alright, you start crossing the yard when suddenly a lightning zombie comes charging, screaming, jumping out a window from the house, flying through the air at you, flailing its arms. It makes one attack in midair.
Whoa! Can't be surprised.
You can't
You
be
went in-
surprised, so I don't get any advantages there, but I rolled a 4, which means they miss. The zombie hits the ground with a splat, taking a d6 fall damage. I rolled a 6. With a terrible bone-crunching sound, it crumples as it hits the ground, breaking its neck sideways.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't be surprised. But if I am surprised, I get to act normally.
Yeah, you could definitely act
Surprise
normally.
me.
So what do you do?
Like,
You could actually swing on it as it's still falling.
when it tried to surprise me, I immediately got scared and went into a rage, like a reactionary rage,
Okay.
and just started fucking swinging like, oh, no, no. Just, you know, I just started swinging immediately at it. I was fucking scared. Like, I saw something coming at me super fast. It had a scary face.
You can actually use
Swing.
your rage as a reaction.
Yeah.
Well, he's taking an actual turn. It's not
Oh.
really a reaction.
So it's my part of my class.
Danger sense.
Yeah. So I have to go. I have to use rage. I have to use my rage to activate that.
To not be
Uh,
surprised. Okay.
if I enter my rage, I can act normally on a surprise round, essentially.
So you'll deny the lightning zombie an extra round of attacking you, basically, which is good.
And
Also remember, every one of these lightning zombies has an aura of electricity equivalent to a fairy fire, giving everyone advantage to hit them.
oh, well then I'll roll one more time. A 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
That does.
Okay. And then I'm gonna hit 4. That many.
All right. So the zombie already had 6 damage from breaking its neck on the ground, so your attack finishes it.
I just slice the fucking
Decisively.
neck off. Boom.
Yeah. So that zombie is dead. Super dead.
All right, I want to hit it. I want to hit it again because I was scared.
Yeah.
I just want to use my second attack
Sure.
to just swing on it again. Unless there's.
All right.
And I just I crush it. I want to crush its fucking body.
All right. Well, that was sudden and dramatic. These zombies can come out of nowhere.
That was scary.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. It lasts for 1 minute. Okay. So now I'm raging.
Yeah.
I want to go over there and peer over the wall.
All right. The wall here is similar to the wall that you saw out here, where it's sort of like a stone wall that's only maybe a brick's width in like depth, and it's about 10 feet tall. And then there's metal spikes that stick up. Well, maybe not metal. No, they'd be bone spikes in Dark Sun. So there's bone spikes that stick up above the stone part of the wall.
Okay, let's peer over the top of it and see what I see.
Okay, so there's another yard with dead grass, and there's another house there. It looks like the earthquake didn't affect this building quite as much, or the surrounding wall. Everything looks intact.
I signal towards the other guys to come on, like, I wave my hand, like, telling them to come on, hurry up. So come to the wall, and let's climb over.
Okay, we climb over. You like ants and jump over the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll climb over.
Okay, because the
Oh,
wall
on the
has
other side of the
spikes,
wall?
it does require a climbing check. Otherwise, you take spike damage.
Wait, how long does your jumping ring last? Can you just jump over it?
I can jump over it. It's a bonus action.
Like, as far as I know, everybody else is still out in the street.
Alright, everybody was inside the courtyard with me.
You jumped over the wall. They're waiting for you.
Yeah, we needed you to get over.
You-
Easy.
You might want to open the door.
Oh, well then I don't climb this other wall. I'll open the door.
And we'll sneak in.
Okay. The party enters the courtyard. You see the dead body and the new lightning zombie corpse laying there with its head chopped clean off and its body smashed.
Close the
This
gate
one
behind
came
us.
at me really quick.
We'll close the gate behind us and lock it.
Okay. You lock the gate, but you notice there is a hole in the wall that a zombie could squeeze through.
Oh. Is there anything to plug it?
In the courtyard here, no.
Is there any, like, the pieces of the door that were shattered off, are they still there around?
No. There's no shattered door. The earthquake caused damage to the wall itself. Some of the wall has crumbled.
Oh.
Like it's got a
I
split in
grab
it.
I grab the two bodies, the body of the servant and the lightning zombie, and try to plug up the wall with their dead bodies.
Amazing. You mortar the wall with corpses. That's metal.
Could we do mending?
Then you try to mend the wall. A little bit. I'm not going to say it really works, but it does something.
Okay. It attaches the zombie properly to the wall.
There's another courtyard on the other side of here.
Your problem
We should
is
go in
this
there.
this wall doesn't have a gate, so you'll have to figure another way to get everybody across the
Well,
gap
can we
there.
use
Fun?
Can we use a technique of climbing over his back and jump on the other side?
Yes.
So we'll do that, and then you can follow us after.
It's like a DC 20 to climb the wall with the spikes. If you're climbing up him and jumping over, I'll
Can we break the spikes?
I'll call that like an
With the boom?
acrobatics check.
Okay, I'll bless myself and do an acrobatic check. Or actually, somebody else go up there. I'll bless you. You go do it, and then after you guys make it over, then I'll bless myself and jump over.
It's probably only like a DC 10. He's tall enough that it's not that hard. As long as you don't like clumsily
Roll your
trip
ankle.
and land right on the spikes, you'll be all right.
Okay.
All right, Saul, you first. I bless you.
I'll roll
Be
for
swift.
I'll roll for Orin too. He rolls a nat 13 plus probably another 10.
+1. I get a 15.
More than enough.
Actually, 16. No, yeah, 16.
Saul, are you still dealing with the phone calls?
Oh man. Oh man.
Did you put him on hold?
No, I tried, but it got so interesting I had to turn the music down. Apparently they're gay lovers.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Pride Month.
What are the
That's
odds?
why I'm
I'm done.
thinking. Apparently my name is Jake.
Yeah, Jake.
From State Farm, what are you wearing?
Khakis.
He keeps calling
He
me
sounds
AJ,
hideous.
man. Oh man.
Orin has
He's
a
still-
+9. He's real good at flipping.
You were right. He's currently trying to find a place to stay.
He does a flip.
But Jake has a place where you can crash, you know?
You're right. Next time he calls me, you need a place, man. I got you, man. Just
Yeah, come to my place. You know?
I don't know who this Jake guy is, but he's about to get. Oh man.
He's about to get his shit pushed in.
Alright, roll. Soul, roll
Acrobatics.
acrobatics check.
DC 10,
With,
or you land on spikes and take 2d6
With
damage.
a plus D4.
Only 2d6 for landing on a spike.
It's a bone
10
spike.
D6.
Damage increases. All right, acrobatics check. Plus 11 to acrobatics.
It's like impaling yourself on a big spear if you're not
29.
acrobatic enough. All right, easy. You do a
I do about
triple
59.
somersault of some kind, beating the score by 3 times what you needed.
When I land, there's applause.
What do we see now into this in this yard? There's the new house there.
The
said
sculptures are
double.
different.
over.
The house is situated a little different, but aside from that, it's a similar structure inside a wall. You see another similar surrounding wall over there.
Do a perception of the building and see if there I see any like light fluctuations or anything like that.
All right.
When I see Soul
19
jump over and
with
do
my
that
natural.
super awesome somersault thing,
Yeah.
I decide that I'm gonna try to do the same thing.
Does that increase the DC?
You're gonna,
Well, getting
Oh,
over the
19.
wall
I'm
is still a
tripping.
DC 10, but like if he's trying to do as good as you, it's 29. That's what he's aiming for.
29.
that'll be my 19 will be my natural perception.
So I have my
Who's trying this?
I have my
again?
ring of jumping and stuff.
Yeah, that gives you distance.
Yeah.
But does it make you acrobatic? I don't know.
Wait.
And I just try to go for, because I was just gonna climb over the.
He's going the distance. He's going for speed.
Uh-oh. Are you actually gonna try it?
My dog just stared at me as he tried to dominate my female dog.
Hmm.
I started humping her, and I was just looking at him like, "Are you fucking?" And he just looked like, "Oh, sorry."
Sorry, we'll do that in the next room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to jump over.
Okay.
I try to do like a somersault. I do it. Like you, like a kid at the gymnastics place. Just watch like a gymnast do some stuff, and I'm like, no, I can do that. That's me. Taurus Maximus.
How many flips?
15, baby.
1.5 flips.
You land
Yeah.
on your head.
ah, ah.
Half a flip.
See, I landed so good. Look how high I jumped.
Good job. Saul, are you proud of him?
He did it?
All right,
I did
so
it for you.
I think everybody's in the courtyard now.
I turn around
I
and
did
clap.
it to impress you.
I clap. Hey.
I come down. I come down like the Hulk.
Now,
Boom.
Chris,
I fall over. Shit.
you looked at the building, and it doesn't look like the building has been breached. Everything looks intact.
It might be safe to go in the building. It's perfectly intact, man. There might not be we might not have any casualties in there.
Right. We scope it out.
All
Yeah,
right.
we can get closer.
Okay. Well, I'll go
Similar to
first.
before, there's a servants' quarters, a stables, and a main building.
Oh, it's
So it's
similar to
same
the other
exact-
one.
Very similar. Most of these are very similar. These are just
Is
not
there-
as expensive, not as elaborate.
Is there anyone alive in there? Maybe.
Probably. If the
So
wall is
this-
intact, that means the zombies haven't gotten in, which means there's probably still servants and possibly Templars.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe some Templars and more servants in there.
Probably some Crodlu or other riding animal.
You want to just skip it so we can keep on going? We don't really need some trouble with Templars.
I don't know. I thought we were trying to talk with them, but we can just skip them. This is one of the less fancy ones, so they might not be as fanatic about Nibenay. Maybe they will be more persuadable if they are not the like top Templars. Nah. Okay, let's just leave.
No, I think that's good. I like the idea of negotiating. The more you do.
Are they even here? Orin, can you go scout out and see if the Templars are around?
All right. I'll roll for him. He stealths ahead. He gets a 16 as he sneaks through the yard. He approaches first the servants' quarters. He peers inside with a nat 20 perception check. He hears many voices inside, but he moves on without entering. He sneaks over past the stables, past the Crodlu, who are resting lazily. He approaches the main building. He does a little bit of a climb. All right. So he gets up to the second floor and he peers in a window.
This is like the most roguing Orin's done. Holy shit.
He comes back. He's going to say that there does appear to be a Templar in the main building with several of the servants. They're having some sort of meal. There are other servants that are in the servants' quarters, and they sound like they are gambling vigorously.
Good, they sound to be in a pleasant mood then. Maybe we can go.
Wait,
And-
you're a rogue?
Orin will flash his psychic daggers and do a flourish and say, "Oh, you didn't
Me.
realize?"
They're gambling after
I
everything
thought
that's
I
going
was
on.
the rogue.
They're probably sheltered and don't know what's going on outside.
It sounds to me that they might be in collude with what Nibenay is doing.
I mean, they are Templars, so kind of, but maybe not to the extent with all of the recent happenings in Nibenay.
I don't think that they care. They'll do whatever their master tells them.
Well, if negotiations fail, you can burn them.
God, you sold it to him already.
One way or another, they're gonna burn.
Sol, work your lady magic on him. On the
My what?
Your lady magic. You heard it.
your woman killing magic.
Yeah, go use
Wait,
your
on who?
ma-
On who? Like, who are we talking about here?
You'll have to
Go seduce the go wreck Nibenay's house.
Jake, you gotta go
Bet,
use your
bet.
mangina on them.
When you said that, I was like, "My what?" You're a womanly charm. What I'm gonna do? Like this entire time, Martha Soul wasn't here. All right. Where is this at? I'll do it.
In the building.
So you want me to do what now? Go in there and just.
Go tell the Templar to try to persuade her either to join us fighting Nibenay or at least to leave us alone while we go investigate what's happening with the city exploding.
Want to put a gold on it?
A gold on what?
Me doing this because I'm not. It's not. Can I die possibly? This.
We will protect you, but
If she gets hostile, just run away.
I'm not sure what one Templar is gonna do to help us against Force of the Zoom, and who knows if they're not gonna try to betray us. But if you want to go and try this,
I'll do anything for a gold piece. I'll do it. All right, where to go? We're on the map. Do I have to place?
you're in the compound over here where the thing is here. But you gotta. They don't know we're here yet.
Oh,
They're gambling and partying on the inside.
so I'm supposed to disguise self?
It's your strategy. But we'll be like right around the corner.
So you have options. There are multiple buildings. There's a stables full of Crodlu. There's a servants' quarters where they're gambling, and then there's the main house where the not High Templar, but the Templar of this house and some of her servants are doing a meal where they're feeding her, basically.
Okay.
What's the magic word if things goes bad?
What's the safe word?
Yeah, the safe word.
The safe word. What was that you said, Prius? Mangina. The safe word is mangina.
It's like,
Any
yep,
objections?
they're fucking me in the mangina.
Anything else besides? Anyone have any objections?
No.
We're not gonna be there to tell you what to say, so.
Okay. Is it wise to disguise self, or do I just go in asshole? Because I already got the Templars robes on. The guy we killed and we threw his body out the window.
Oh, are you still dressed in that?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's drippy.
You're like in that necromancer, like commander thing.
Yeah. Did anyone else ever find his body?
Probably.
I mean, we did throw it out of the tower.
And there was a lot of zombies, so he's probably a zombie now.
Naked
Yeah,
zombie.
I wanna change my face around a bit while I have the robes on,
All right.
so I don't look so soulish. I want to make myself look as not like that guy, because I want people to answer me questions I don't know the answer to, but I might have to. But yeah, I want to look like him. Then I want to try to walk it. I'm looking for one of Nibenay's wives.
Yeah, one of the Shadow Brides.
Which one?
The one in this building.
Are there more than one?
No.
Okay. You don't have to roll a perception check, or is he kind of noticeable?
Okay, so there's a main building here, and it's got a main door that you could approach and go into.
Yes, I'll do that.
All right, so you enter into the main building, and you don't find anybody right away. You just sort of let yourself in. So you move through the rooms until you arrive near the dining hall. So through the next set of doors, the Templar is having a meal, and there are several other people in the room with her, but you can't see them directly. You're sort of around the corner, and you can see some of the servants coming out of the kitchens and going towards that room, and then going back towards the kitchens. You can hear the sounds of conversation coming from the room. Do you wish to pop around the corner and enter the room there?
Yes, I do.
All right.
And I'm convinced. I'm trying to. And let me get this straight, just one last time. I'm trying to somehow convince her to help us. Why did I agree to this? Okay.
So, as a refresher, in a previous game, one of the priests of the Water Temple had a divine revelation in which his water deity provided him with a glimpse of the future. And through his divination, he saw that it was necessary for the survival of Nibenay, not Nibenay, but, like the people of the city. It was necessary for the survival of the people of the city that all of the groups unify and work together to save lives. So the Templars and the Veiled Alliance need to stop fighting and work to save the people of the city, who are pretty doomed at this point because of everything that's happened. They need to get on the streets, and they need to kill all the undead. They need to clean up all the poisoned acid water that's everywhere. They need to find new sources of food and water for the people so they don't starve or die of thirst. So
I'm here to try to do that.
There's also probably quite a few people in collapsed buildings that need to be dug out of the rubble and see if they're alive or injured or if they're all dead. And they only have a matter of hours before they're wiped out. It's already been 8 hours. Some that are trapped in crawl spaces might be alright, but others that were pinned under rocks are probably dead after those 8 hours have passed. So already the death toll in the city is real high. Of a city of tens of thousands, there's probably several thousand dead people, and it's only begun. There's still many people hiding out in their homes, and the zombies are walking the streets, attacking anybody they can get their hands on. So the idea was, if you can convince the Templars to help rather than fight against the Veiled Alliance, it might save lives. So that was the sort of secondary objective you can choose to go with.
Okay. I want to walk in.
So that's what we were saying. That was your golden night.
Okay. All right. I want to walk in just like the whole little stagger walk. Just yeah.
All right. The Templar is going to look up from her meal with a scornful look on her face and say, "Who are you? What is a man doing in the Nagaramakam?"
Hello.
You can see her servants are women, and she is a woman, and there are no men here. No men anywhere in the inner city. It is totally forbidden.
Oh yeah.
You should say I identify as.
So right there.
That's about to be my plan. Because
Right.
there's no. Oh yeah, I am actually I'm actually a woman.
Oh yeah. She squints at you. Her perception check.
I will feel very insulted. I'm just gonna
Did you roll a skill check for your disguise?
disguise self.
Yeah.
What's the skill check?
So it's if you have proficiency with a disguise kit, then you would add your proficiency bonus to whatever you're rolling, which would probably be charisma. So your charisma modifier plus your proficiency bonus plus a d20.
Oh yeah, I should have this.
If you're proficient with a disguise kit, which you are, right?
I am. Yep.
Yeah.
+3, so +6. Is there a DC for this, or it's just?
It's an opposed roll with the Templar. She's rolling insight against you.
24.
24. All right. Your acting is flawless, and she's like, she just thinks you're an ugly woman. She's like, oh.
What?
All right. What are you doing here? I didn't call for anyone.
I just came to have just a conversation, you know, not a conversation per se, but an important talk. You know, this crazy stuff that's currently going on.
I've been awaiting orders. Last I heard, we were to remain here in our homes until Nibenay called for us.
I was told to find you.
Should I say that?
What's the
Yeah.
situation? Has the earthquake caused much damage?
Yes, lots of damage. The city of Nibenay is in ruins. There are fires everywhere, and there are zombies now roaming the streets. And I just don't understand why you guys. Actually, I was kind of sent here to talk to you.
All right. Which, with each thing that you've said, her eyes have widened in a combination of shock and disbelief.
Yes, the city of Nibenay itself is falling apart at the seams. I've actually come to, you know, probably try to convince you to assist, and you know, instead of focusing on other things, try to fix said city of yours that you're so dedicated to.
How? What could I do about this?
I mean,
Save your people.
you could I would say you could rally your men or something like that, and probably help the people with relief. There's people trapped under buildings, trapped rubble, fires are raging. It is horrendous out there. Like the amount of dead babies I stepped over on the way here.
Oof. All right. Well,
The streets are littered. The streets are littered with the blood of the innocent.
Innocent babies. That lightning one really killed a new.
she seems torn because her orders are to remain in her villa here. She does have a number of servants she could mobilize. You say the streets are crawling with the undead, though. It doesn't sound safe.
Yeah, but you guys are well equipped to take on any foe, right?
I could summon. I could summon the guard.
Yes, that could work. That could work.
All right. So she says that there's a guard building, and it's located here. But she would need help getting there if the streets truly are crawling with zombies.
Are you good at stealth?
No.
Can you fly?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Oh.
My servants can't, though.
I see. I mean, fuck. I mean, if you really need protection, I'm not that bad at combat. I've killed a couple on my way here.
All right. She says, with the power of Nibenay, we can easily crush some zombies.
Exactly.
You, stay here. See that everybody stays within the walls.
Who, me?
No, she's talking to her servants.
Okay, good.
Says, I can't sit idly by and do nothing when the city is in such dire need. Alright, so she's going to head for the gate. So, you and her, you hit the streets.
Mm-hmm.
What's everyone else do?
Did we see them go?
No, she's got a door that exits out that side.
Oh,
On the other side of the building, you probably don't even know they're out there. You think they're still in the
Yeah.
building?
so are we
We
doing?
wait.
Alright, so
You're
you're just going to
waiting
hunker
patiently.
down and wait.
I think he's dead already.
Alright,
I
so
think he will make it.
Soul, roll a stealth.
Check.
Let's just give it a few minutes. Believe in Soul's charismatic abilities.
You haven't heard Mangina yet?
He's so pretty.
No.
I didn't even know that he was a.
23.
Okay, moving stealthily, you travel down this twisting corridor. It's fairly narrow. It's between the wall of the villa and the much taller wall of the inner fortress with the spikes on top. And so it's fairly dark in this back alley, and there's not a whole lot of zombies here, not a whole lot of activity at all. So you make pretty good time, and you sneak all the way to here. At which point she turns and she says, I hear sound. There's something up ahead. There's a horde of zombies thrashing in the street here. They found something to fight. There's actually a number of half-giant guards that are unleashing hell on this group of zombies here. They're firing a number of powerful magical arrows down in there, causing eruptions of magical energy. So you hear the sounds of combat up ahead, but you're still a good distance off. And she says, I don't want to get close to that. It's too dangerous. I'm going to fly over this wall here. So she flies up. And,
How tall is the wall?
how much do you weigh?
You never asked the women that.
Never mind. She grabs you by the collar and starts dragging you into the air.
How much do I weigh from what's being carried on me, or how much does Soul weigh by himself?
Nah, altogether, your total. I think Fly's got a
Altogether?
limit. Fly spell.
Oh my god!
You're carrying
I
weight.
think Soul's getting ready to become a bride of Nibenay.
She's like holding me in the bridal position. It's like that scene from Aladdin, but it's like way less.
It's probably the carry speed of the creature if it's not listed under the fly spell.
Soul weighs
itself.
160. Soul weighs 160 pounds.
All right, she strains to carry you, but Templar Helikavar, she picks you up and carries you through the air until you get on top of this building here. At which point she enters in through the roof where there's a hatch leading down into the building. All right. She's going to look around and she's going to realize that the building is empty. And she says, "Damn, all of the guards must have gone to the battle."
That battle where they're firing stuff into the pit?
Yeah, the battle that's happening over here. The guards have moved from here to here, and they're currently engaged in combat with the zombie hordes from an elevated position. So they're basically a shooting gallery, and eventually they should finish off the zombie horde.
You think they have this?
She shrugs. She says, "What else can we do? The guards are on top of that situation."
Oh, well. Well, shit.
At this point, I make my way into the main house.
All right. You enter into the main house where there are two servants cleaning, and they are going to turn and they're going to say, "Oh, who are you? What are you doing here?"
Did my friend come through here to warn about the situation outside? He hasn't come back out yet. I was worried about him.
It is forbidden for you to be here in the city.
I was a messenger with my friend, but I was told to wait outside. But I was worried he didn't return. Did he come through here?
Your friend and the mistress have gone to the guard post, and they'll indicate that there's a guard building, which is, if you went out the side gate, it would be to the south, and then towards the west, and sort of zigzag until you hit that street leading towards the main road. And on the right, there's a large stone guard tower where many half-giant guards were stationed. That would be the most secure place in this neighborhood.
Oh, okay, thank you. And I'll just take my leave then. And I go back and tell everybody else in the group that he's okay. That sounds fine.
He's okay. What do you mean he's okay?
They went to the guard tower to go warn all the guards about the zombies.
We're
So
supposed to stay
he
here
should
for
be
that?
back soon. Well, eventually Soul would probably be brought back, I assume.
Could ask them if they have some food. I'm getting hungry.
I don't know if they're going to treat us to food.
Should give it a try.
So we go out there and help?
The battle sounds fierce. The half-giants should have this. It's their job to secure this location from any invader. That's including those who aren't supposed to be here. She sort of looks at you. So you might not want to engage with the guards too much.
What are you insinuating here?
Now, don't you know that the inner city is strictly regimented? We have a strict sort of organization. We don't leave our neighborhoods. Each one is segmented and has its own purpose and its own goals. And, little information passes between them. You can see they're even walled off from each other.
Yes, indeed. But what should we do in the meantime while the battle's happening?
All right. Well, she's going to find some weapons.
So we are helping.
She equips herself with weapons in case any zombies attack. So she finds herself a nice obsidian sword and equips herself. Picks up a shield, maybe. There's a number of weapons and armors around. Most of it is half-giant size, but there's enough for medium-sized creatures that you could probably find something. If you wish to take anything.
What is in here? Anything magical? Anything that catches my eye?
You'd have to cast a spell to find magic items, but there's a variety of weapons. They both, or like, not both. They all look fairly normal. You don't see anything exceptional in the pile.
Oh man, what type of weapons are there?
Whatever you want.
Oh, they have a gun?
They do not have a gun. They have a crossbow.
Good enough. I'll
All
take
right.
the crossbow.
You take a crossbow. And arrows?
I already have arrows.
All right. They're crossbow quarrels or bolts or whatever they are. All right. So she's going to think about this. And she says, perhaps we should move to the south and try to get to the southern city and organize with the priests of the water temple. Possibly the House of the Mind. They might be a good group to go towards.
Never the water temple.
All right, she's thinking She thinks maybe. All right, so she's brainstorming. She says we could go to several groups for help. Her thoughts on the matter. Here, I'm gonna have to shrink this table, or this board, I mean. All right, so she's going to start describing different parts of the city. There's a. What is it? L is the arena. She thinks that we need capable fighters to deal with these zombies. Surely we could find gladiators in the arena willing to fight.
Oh, I know a couple. I know a couple strong warriors.
So she thinks going
I mean-
there would be a big help.
Think
If
about
okay,
us.
if it's okay if I bring a couple people. You know, I know a couple strong fighters.
Yes, well, the more the merrier.
Well, not that strong. I mean, they're lacking in a couple aspects, but I mean, they could help.
She thinks the Temple of the Sun could help.
I like the fancy name for the fire temple.
She thinks the Exalted Path Monastery could help. That's H over here. So L, J, H. K, the Academy of Fierce Purpose. Those are a psionic group. So basically, over here on the west side of the city, there's a number of places where you could gather allies that could certainly help the city quite a bit. And she has some authority, so if she can get there, then she could probably start helping people out. She could open up the arena and let all the gladiators out to deal with the zombie problem. She could order the scions from K and J to go out and try to like look for people with their psionic abilities that might be buried in the rubble. And then like the Temple of the Sun, where they do their fire prayers. The fire priests are known to be combative enough that they can deal with the zombies as well. They can turn undead. That might help.
Yes.
If there's zombies about, it's probably best to avoid places like the Elven Market, where large numbers of people would have gathered in the open.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you know how any of this happened? Do you mind debriefing me?
All she knows is that there was a terrible thunderstorm and an earthquake, which, as far as she knows, are natural.
What about that magical thingamajig right there?
What magical thingamajig?
Is there like a window I can point to? That magical thingamajig.
Actually, hang on. I might have misspoke. Let me make a roll. When she cast the fly spell, something happened.
Wild magic.
Oh,
Turns into a bear.
she becomes a
So-
flower.
If her wild magic effect is noteworthy enough that she would figure things out, then it might have some effect on this. So, her wild magic effect when she cast Fly was 88. 88 says, you cast Fly on a random creature within 60 feet of you. Oh, Soul, you also got Fly when she cast Fly.
Well, shit.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
Okay, so when she cast Fly on herself and she flew over the wall, suddenly you feel lighter, but you didn't immediately fly up over the wall after her. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
All right, so you start flying too, and she's like, how are you?
You know that magical thingamajig right there?
Are you trying to point towards the main capital where there's a glow?
Yes, I don't know what the name of it is. I'm just gonna keep saying magical thingamajig.
Swoon, the swoon.
The Zwoon and the Nagaramacom.
Yes. You see that right there? That probably has something to do with it. Glowing green never is a good sign.
To use. Zwoon.
Yes. Did you hear what I said, Ninja?
No, I didn't. What?
I said, yeah, that right there. Glowing green is never a good sign. so that's probably interfering with your magic somewhat.
Okay. Okay. So she rolls an Arcana check, I guess. Nat 16 plus her bonus is quite high. She says, "All right. Let me think. The magical energies required in order to split my sorcery and twin it in such a way would require a certain amount of sorcerous potential, but I hadn't actually used any of my own. And if you hadn't used any of your own, that means there was a surge of wild magic as a result of some effect on the nature of magic itself, perhaps. It's very peculiar. Could this have something to do with the swoon?" I'm being attacked by a moth in real life.
Roll initiative.
A swoon. It's a swoon moth.
Nibenay's trying to attack you. He's trying to kill the DM so he can finally.
Alright, so, she's piecing it together that something's happened to the swoon. But she's not in the loop. Nibenay doesn't tell her his plans. She's a lesser Templar. Only the High Templars are privy to Nibenay's direct communication. Is your friend calling again?
No, this is a Discord call. This is not the
And not the crazed person.
the crazed guy going through relationship issues. Sadly, no. I really want to talk to him again now.
He's gonna spend the night with you tonight, or what?
Apparently he called me and was like, "So where you at, man?" Apparently I'm supposed to pick him up or something, or hang out. I don't know.
Alright, so the Templar you're with, she's going to fly home.
I mean, did I accomplish the mission, guys?
I think so.
She says, "I need to gather some things." So she's going to return to her home for a minute. So she's flying back there. And you can fly as well, so you fly back with her, I guess, right?
Yes.
Alright, you fly through the streets and over the buildings. You can see many zombies. Some of them are looking up. One of them is going to follow you.
Wait, they can fly?
No.
Oh no, they're not.
He's running along the street, trying to get to where you're going through the sky. He's going to be stuck at the wall, but there is going to be a zombie outside the wall now that is aware that there's warm blood inside, and if he can get inside the wall, he'll try.
I'm gonna try to give like a fake ass lady voice right now. Give me a moment. Excuse me, Templar.
What? What is it?
Is it okay if I go pick up a couple of things?
I don't mind.
Why is her voice more manly than mine?
Yeah. Low DM effort is why. She's just got a husky voice because she's been smoking that special weed that enhances your magic.
All I imagine is someone doing this impressing her voice. Man, what the fuck are you doing? Okay. And I wanna fly back to the group.
All right.
Really quick.
Returning to the house, Soul rejoins the group. Reunited again.
No mangina needed.
Hey, I'm gonna take a quick break if you guys want to take a break as well. Go grab a drink, do whatever. Regroup in 5.
Okay. So how'd I do, guys? Mission
That's pretty
accomplished?
good. Mission accomplished. You even got to fly.
Oh yeah, I do still have the fly spell. Huh.
You
I
come
went
back.
back to the
Wait,
thing.
you can fly?
Yeah, I recently discovered this power.
Are you
I think
Peter
I'm becoming
Pan?
No, I think I'm becoming a sorcerer king. Also, so I take off this terrible disguise self. I do kind of still like kind of womanish now. So I get rid of this?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're back.
No, I'm
So,
gonna keep it.
popcorn.
I'm gonna keep it for a bit. I'm gonna keep it. Oh no.
And I'm back. Back up in this bitch. Back up in your ass with the resurrection. It's the crew coming hotter than an erection that shows no affection. They wanna battle us on Capitol Hill, but it's die motherfucker still. Anyone back yet?
I'm back.
Alrighty. So now you've got a number of goals. You could go to any of these locations. However, all the options are equally viable. You can go straight for the main gate and try for the heart of darkness here. If you want to go right for it, I'm not going to stop you.
Wait, you guys down to fight Nibenay?
If you are down
Yes.
to go right to Nibenay's throne room right now, I'm not going to stop you. It is on the game board, within the realm of possibility.
Guy.
I think it's our chance to kill him.
We actually do it.
Oh, we lost Long.
What?
We lo-
I'm here. Hello.
You disconnected.
You disconnected from the table, though.
Oh, I did. Oh,
yeah.
shoot. Oh, there you go.
So, what? So, what did the lady tell you? Rara.
So,
Hello.
What did you learn?
I learned that the Templars have no conglomerate of what in Ghibli name is going on. I've also learned I'm a pretty convincing woman.
It's called compartmentalization. Because they know so little, they're kept in the dark and kept fearful of their lord and master Nibenay.
I've also managed to convince the Templars to start, well, her specifically, to like start a relief thing per se. And there's a battle going on between a lot of guards and a horde of zombies. I also got this crossbow. Also know where the guard's armory is. It's completely empty.
And are they fine with what their master has done to their city?
They have no clue. And I didn't want to reveal that I knew a little too much. Wait, hold up. He's calling me again. Did I answer?
No.
But I gotta get the next chapter of the story.
Just answer in Chinese.
All right.
Roughly 24,000 people live in Nibenay. At this point,
Not anymore.
there's probably a lot less. 15,000 maybe? A sizable population of mostly humans, with some half-giants, elves, and half-elves. Fun fact, a bunch of Nibenay's shadow brides are half-elves. He's kinda got a kink for the half-elves.
I think I finally
Cultured.
got the message across to him that he is calling the.
Did you? Good luck. Or, congrats, I guess. Like, that's, impressive. He seemed like he wasn't hearing reason before.
I told him this again. If he calls me back, I'm just gonna play along. It's like, like I answered the phone in Chinese. I said, "Jun Rao."
Was he embarrassed that he was talking to some random person?
Yes. They didn't know, like, cause he had me on like the phone the entire time that he was. You're like,
It's
wait,
like,
what?
stop calling me. Your boyfriend's getting jealous. No wonder why he's yelling at you.
This is this
Hey,
is
how
a
we
drink.
doing on this stuff?
What a
This
wacky
is a
world.
drink. No. Oh, then he just hung up.
Did you miss some stuff, Joe? What was the last thing you heard?
Oh, we took a break.
Yeah, we took a break. Since I came back, there's just sort of been a little bit of discussion about what Soul learned on his little solo adventure there with the Templar, sharing it with the party so everyone is on the same page.
He did stuff by himself.
Yeah,
Oh
Mhm.
my god.
you might need to. Taurus is a little slow. You might need to explain it to him again.
I am currently a flying ugly woman now.
Beautiful to
I've
me,
learned that-
baby.
What?
What?
Beautiful to you.
I've currently learned that Taurus. I explained to him in caveman building men with sticks, like at other men with sticks, empty. Nibenay, good at hiding stuff. Templars don't know. Talk to them like wives. What else have I learned?
Can't tell wife nothing.
Exactly. Divorce incoming. Also, Templars, not really well equipped. Well, comparative to others. Templar lady, currently doing something.
So, what you're saying is we can take him.
Yes, but we can't take Nibenay. They are currently in. They don't seem to have many guards around them at all. It's mainly just servants. And the people I did see that can fight are you guys. And we're fresh off of a long rest. The guards per se are like a street away from where I normally found her. And I think there are more Templars in the area, and the guards are currently occupied. So I mean, if you guys are down, could take them. But at the same time, I don't know about Nibenay Grimoire. I'm not ready to fight God.
Are you ready to see God?
I'll make you say hallelujah.
Hallelujah. I mean, are you guys down to fight Nibenay right now, right here? All of us in our
Right
consecutive,
now.
our
Right here.
consecutive level
Right
8ness.
now.
Thought you were all level 9.
Are we?
We
level
are
eight?
level 9.
Aren't you all
You're
level
level
9?
9.
If he showed up every week, then he would.
Oh no,
level
I am level 9.
9.
I got it right. I was it.
Okay. So,
So are we doing it?
We're going after Nibenay, right?
Are you guys actually? You guys want to take a vote?
All right. What
Sure.
about? So Oren was supposed to be here this week. To talk to, like when we left last week, he was saying he was going to contact what's his name before our long
Organard.
rest. Yeah, Corganard before our long rest. Can we act that part out? Can we get some details on that?
All right. Orin asks for the stone, which I believe somebody else has. Soul, maybe?
I
Morg, you have the stone? All right, he asks for the stone.
I have the stuff.
So he takes the
I give
stone
him the
from
stone.
Morg, and he will
I
say,
have no stone.
he'll hold it, and he'll speak into it, and he'll say, Corganard, are you there? Corganard. And eventually Corganard responds and says, yes, I am here. What can I,
My
Corganard, do
child."
for you, my child? All right.
Come and
I yell
kill.
in the background like a little kid. Hey, Mr. Corganard!
All right, so Oren's going to recap to Corganard that Nibenay is battling the Zwoon. The Zwoon is a vital force of magic, and because of it, everything has gone crazy. The city is destroyed. The dead rise from the ground everywhere.
The water's polluted.
The water has
Killing
been
everything.
poisoned, and the rain kills. Everything has gone wrong here. This town, this city is in desperate and dire need of aid. So, Corganard, with your vast power and all of your connections, perhaps you can help. And so Corganard says, I'll see what I can do, and ends communication. Okay, so that's very, very vague.
Lord.
He's said he's on it, but he didn't say any course of action he plans to do.
How far away is he?
Korganard was last seen in
He was
Tyr.
in tier with us, yeah.
Mm.
He had plans to go elsewhere, but I think he was gonna. Let's see. He stayed to do the farm thing, where he went to all the farms and all the fields, and enhanced them as much as possible. Then he
Did you?
probably met with the Scion Guild, did some
Hello?
stuff with them, but he might have moved on. He might not even be in Tyr right now.
And what did the Templar lady say? Did they need help? Are they gonna help?
Yes, they're gonna help. He's currently gathering something.
Gathering what?
I don't know. I kind of came here to tell you guys that I kind of need your help. I know we're a party at all, but yeah, we're gonna have to be part of the relief fund.
So
Waiting
should
for her to
is there a point of meeting?
point of meeting. I mean, if we can go to. I'm pretty sure she's probably gonna return to where I first saw her. So I mean, as long as I'll say you guys.
She had gone to her main building in order to gather magical items and armor that she has.
She's
That'll.
coming back, right?
Yeah, she's coming back. She said I just need to get a few things, and she flew to her house.
Okay, so we should wait for. We're at the house right now, no?
Yeah, you're still hiding at the back side of her villa there.
Okay.
I mean, should we stop hiding?
Well, yeah. If she's expecting us,
Yeah.
I think we should be able to show ourselves.
Soul
like
said that he had some friends, but she's probably still expecting only women in the inner city.
Do we knock on the door?
I'm gonna pull a Silence of the Lamb and tuck it between my legs.
We're all like, oh my god, you guys are all so ugly.
Would you do me? I'd do me. It's the line from Silence of the Lambs. Okay. Yeah, she gathers her gear. She's fully equipped now with the best Templar gear she owns. She comes down from her main building, down the stairs, and into the courtyard. Now's your chance. Are you going to come out and reveal yourselves from the back of the building? You're all sort of hidden around the corner.
I'm not afraid. It's Pride Month.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I come out.
Revealing ourselves.
You were hiding in the closet, I take it.
Yeah, we're coming out of the closet.
I come out as heterosexual, and it surprises her.
Hey, I never got her name. Templar.
Helikavar.
Helikabar. These dark sun names keep getting.
Oh, hey, Miss Pretty Lady. I'm trapped in the closet.
You're here to save the day.
I'm
Coming out the closet. The
I'm sorry,
closet.
but I can't stop hearing "Hey, Pretty Lady" to start singing R. Kelly "Trapped in the Closet."
I think we should be able to show ourselves and see the reaction.
All right, you reveal yourself to the Templar. Helikavar. She stands before you, and she looks at you, and I'm going to roll her reaction. Not good. Blasphemers, men in the inner city. What are you, some
Wait.
kind of gladiator? What are you doing here instead of the arena?
Wait a minute.
No, wait. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Are you a gladiator? She says to Morg.
I brought.
I indeed am a gladiator. I've won many fights.
Did you come
I
here
do a
because of
fight.
the zombies? Are you fighting your way through the city, slaying them?
Yes, I came from the southern gate.
When she says gladiator and he says he's a gladiator, I say I'm a better gladiator.
All right, she looks at
I
you.
do-
You're
I do a
quite
flex.
huge. She agrees. I'm
do a
sure.
flex,
I'm
hold on.
sure you are.
Oh,
I'm
shit,
their
it's only
I am their
22.
owner.
What of the other gladiators? Have they gone to battle the undead as well?
They have all fallen. But we're the strongest.
Have they been told of what has transpired? Are they capable of helping?
I believe they've spread out throughout the city already. Some were still hiding inside the Coliseum, though.
She says, one of my ideas was to find the gladiators and bring them to task in aiding the survival of the people of the city against the zombie horde.
That is a good idea. As I said, there were probably still some hiding in the Coliseum.
She says, we must also go to one of the Scion temples and gather the psionics. And Orin, he will step forward and he'll flash his psionic daggers and say, I could do that. There's also the Sun Temple and the other psionic temple. Any of these locations, people could aid in the survival of the townsfolk here.
And where do you need us?
We might have to split up so that we can get things done. We need to hurry. Time is of the essence. Oh, God damn it.
Earthquake!
Just then, another earthquake devastates the city. The Zwoon is angered, and it lashes out, causing the tectonic plate under your feet to buck.
What are we gonna do about the Mr. Swoon?
And this
The
is
Earth has been deleted. The Zoon has swallowed the planet.
The Swoon needs to open a fissure underneath the castle and destroy Nibenay's castle and encase him in it.
Should you say that out loud in front of his wife?
No.
We could also gather the clerics in the city for some help.
What's that though, really?
Yeah, the fire clerics.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fire. No, what about the water ones? The water guys.
We'll burn our way through the city.
There is a fire temple, a water temple, 2 schools of psionics, and 1 gladiator arena that would all have...
Isn't the water temple the one that was like outside across the bridge that we just kind of came from?
Ah, yes, the water temple is in the... what was this called? The Burning Plains?
Reservoir.
On the island in the Burning Plains, south of the Reservoir Gate. That is where the water temple lies.
Didn't that place get overrun?
Oh, has it? That's dreadful. What of the priests? Were they not able to hold the undead at bay?
We are not sure. We heard that their sacred water, something happened to it.
Oh no. What a tragedy.
Yeah,
the sacred
I know.
waters. They literally cry because you said that.
Yeah, it tasted really good too.
Oh,
What, their tears? Are you drinking their tears?
No, I have my barrel. I filled it up with the temple.
Oh, excellent. You brought it with you. You saved it. You saved the holy waters. They hug you.
drops it.
What?
Fuck.
Holy water? What's that?
Water that is sacred. Water that destroys things that are evil and undead.
I'm waiting for him to accidentally drop.
This is my water.
It's
Yeah, it's
water
water.
that's been blessed by the power of the water priests. The priests of our water temple are quite powerful.
It's worth quite a bit of.
Their connection to the plane of water is quite strong here because there
This
is
the
water.
first time- This is the first time you guys realize that I have a whole cask.
Oh, we saw you do it.
Well, I don't think you guys equated money to it. Or no one told me.
We kind of know.
No, that water is
But
sacred, so most people will be happy that you saved it.
What about this, in these terrible time, what about the Veil Alliance? Could they help us?
All right. You said the 2
Mm-hmm.
most dangerous words. All right. Oh boy. So, with a reaction of 5. That's real fucking bad. The Templar immediately goes on the defensive. She casts mage armor on herself and takes up a combat position with her staff at the ready and says, "Are you one of them?"
No,
I'm one of
no.
the I'm one of the fire clerics.
All right. She seems hesitant to believe you. But she's quite on edge, and they've been at war with the Veiled Alliance for some time. If she suspected you were one of them, she might immediately execute you on the spot.
I guess it's a no.
I wouldn't trust the Veiled Alliance. They've been terrorists. They've been waging war against the law and order of our city for untold years.
Cap.
But I could go and gather the fire clerics of the city. I know where they are.
Oh, would you? Are you a fire cleric? Noble fire cleric, call upon the Lord of Flame to cleanse the vile undead that have risen in this city. They must be burned to ash. Perhaps a new burial ritual shall be enacted after this day in which all dead are burned rather than buried.
Green starts foaming at the wall.
She goes full politician. She starts talking about legislation that they could enact.
Yeah, I'm sure the Lord of Flames would be quite excited about burning all these corpses at once.
All right. She's overjoyed to hear it. She now likes you a lot. So you've already won over the Templar. Soul is pretending to be a Templar, so you're in good. Gladiator, that's okay. We need the gladiators on our side. She already said so, so that's good for Joe Dab and for Morg. So,
My name is Solina.
Solina. So you've formed an alliance with one of the Templars. One is
I whisper.
a
I whisper
start.
To Morg.
Hmm?
I whisper to Morg. I thought the Veiled Alliance were the good guys.
We are.
They're just bad to the bad guys.
Exactly. We're currently socializing with the bad guy.
Well, she doesn't seem so bad. She wanted to save the people.
She's
No, her
super-
husband's a bad guy.
No, she's super communist.
What's a communist? She's common folk like me?
I don't know what a communist is. It just sounds like be at work. What is a communist? More.
Everybody gets all the same stuff. Everybody gets trash.
Not
So
so
is it-
equality.
Is that so bad? Communism doesn't sound so bad.
I like
If you like trash,
All
I
right.
mean, it's better than getting nothing.
So the Templar stands before you, and then she gets a weird look on her face, and she looks at her fingernails. She's like, "The hell is going on here?"
what happened to her fingernails?
Okay, so she's regaining 5 hit points at the start of each of her turns.
Did she try to cast a spell?
So her fingernails and her calluses, they're all healing up.
They're what?
Healing up. She had some minor damage to her hands. After she cast Mage Armor, the wild magic effect she received was a bit of regeneration. She
This
feels
wild
it.
magic is amazing.
She feels it, and it's weirding her out. And she's like,
But
magic is very wrong right now.
wait, Ninja, why didn't any wild magic happen when I cast this guy? So
Delayed
Didn't
effects.
the water Didn't the water cleric say the Zoom does stuff to the magic guys?
oh yeah, like the second I realized it, something happened. Like cartoon logic.
Oh, this is fun.
They did say it does stuff to the magics.
All right, so
Must
Soul,
Turn this moon.
Soul, you're feeling a little weird too.
What?
You're feeling a little weird too.
Kind
Like-
of weird.
Like suddenly all over your body, you've got this tingle as you start to grow quite a bit of hair.
Oh no,
Oh. Ah! Ah!
he's a lucky.
Ah!
What happened?
Someone rewinded.
Again?
I'm ugly.
Also, your nose is starting to elongate and move forward.
Wait, what's happening? Guys,
It's a
guys,
Wookiee.
what's
Wookiee
happening?
Pinocchio.
Taurus, Grimoire,
All right,
Morg,
I'm going to need a saving throw.
what kind?
All right, it is. Good question.
The
Doesn't
table
fill me
keeps
with trouble.
disappearing.
Wisdom saving throw to avoid the effects.
This is bad. This is bad. I shouldn't have said anything.
You were like, "Oh, these effects are great. I want that to happen to me."
I was just wondering because like I was like, it happens to magic. Come on, this guy show. Oh yeah, what about you? Thank you, Saul. The table is currently loading. Should I roll it on? Yeah, not responding. Hold up. 1, 2, 3 available. Tabletop is fucking up, but I'll roll it.
Yeah, it looks like it's still loading everything. Just give it a moment.
Why is this happening?
Oh yeah, you're still at like 50%.
So what exactly? Sorry, I just missed a minute. I was AFK for a second.
So he cast a spell earlier, Disguise Self. And over time, he's been going through some changes. Yeah, you hit a certain age and your body starts to shapeshift into a sheep. You know how it is.
What? All right. It's a flat D20. 16.
All right.
He's wild magic. He's wild magic surgeon.
You're resisting, and your body starts to change back to its regular self.
Like my bones are like popping a bit out of my.
You started to get a little bit woolly, a little bit sheepy, but now you're back to normal.
Guys, I don't know what that was. Feel terrible.
Yeah, magic is
Wait, are you
fucked
a
up. So
Are you a magic guy too?
apparently saving the swoon is of vital importance as well.
Guys, wait, was I actually gonna turn it? What was the DC?
The DC was 13.
And if I turn into a sheep, get the intelligence of a sheep too?
Well, a polymorph spell has a duration of up to an hour. So you would be a sheep for an hour.
Or die.
I thought it was permanent. I was worried.
Being a sheep for an hour is a small price to pay for a good disguise, isn't it?
My bones. I imagine like instead of like it just happens, like my bone snapping in and out of place, trying to because I'm resisting.
Now, if you're actually like a werewolf, your lycanthropy makes you immune to this effect. You can just like control your shape changing and revert back to a human at will.
That is interesting.
That is
there
pretty cool.
Are there werewolves in Dark Sun?
In Dark Sun, I don't think so. At least I've never seen it. Never seen a reference, not once. They have something like a vampire, but it's not exactly a vampire. It's more related to the defiler magic and the vampiric nature of defiler magic, where you not only feed on the plants around you, but maybe the animals and the people too, and then it gets a little blurry where you're a vampire. You don't drink the blood, but you do suck the life energy from things around you when casting spells.
Okay. Wait, did what's guy Orin manage to bring the guy we're gonna hold up. It's out of character. The guy we're gonna use to fight Nibenay?
Well, did you agree to split up and go to every location? Are you all cool with that? Do you all want to do one mission separately?
Can
I
I
love
use
splitting up.
Does pass it without a trace? Do all the people have to stay within 30 feet of you, or is it just they have to be within 30 feet of me at the initial casting, and then they have it for a while?
The range of the spell is self, so you are radiating an aura that gives your allies the effect. They would have to be within pretty close distance, 30 feet of you.
Okay, they have to stay with me while I walk.
Yep. So, you and Taurus going to the arena could have the +10, but others going to other locations would not. However, you don't have to take her up on her plan. You can tell her, fuck no, we need to stick together. This is a zombie apocalypse. What are you, crazy? But that's your call. Make your choice.
Well, I don't know how the rest of the group is going to be able to navigate the city without.
I
getting
ain't scared of
attacked by
no
the
zombies.
Even if there's hundreds of them.
So the downside of
How
sticking
many-
together
how
is
many
that
is
it'll take
that?
you like 5 times as long to hit up every spot. That's burning
gives
through
time for
hours and
Corganard.
hours.
That'll give time for Corganard to do something.
You need to fly.
So if you think big picture, what Corganard's doing now is probably like talking to the King of Tyr to arrange a diplomatic support merchant cargo train to deliver supplies and medical aid from Tyr, which is going to take, I think, about a week. That's going to be the first thing that Corganard thinks to do, like on the big picture of maximum number of lives saved. But it will take a full week for those supplies and those helpers from Tyr to arrive.
So Corganard's not gonna come and like be our healer, right?
Yeah, if you talk to him over the stone, he'll tell you that. He'll tell you, like, I think to save the most lives, we need to get supplies and medical aid there.
We have to save the people though. We gotta prevent loss of life.
Correct. Saving lives is up to those who are there that can enact action immediately.
So Corganard being a level 25 or whatever he is, he doesn't have like what's the thing where you can displace yourself?
Teleport?
Project self or something? Well, not even teleport, but just like there's a astral form that clerics get.
Nah, he wouldn't have that. He does have teleport. He can teleport a certain distance. Let me check.
Ooh.
What is it, like 500 miles?
Not sure.
Oh, he has the Templar. This Templar is pretty powerful, isn't it?
No. She is, if there were tiers in the Templars, it would be the High Templar, and then all of the subordinate, sort of like mid-level Templars, and then outside of the Nagaramakam, there would be like the lesser Templars that are like junior Templars in training, out getting some experience before they move into their official roles within the inner city, where they're living the good life and they have mansions to live in and everything's fine.
Because I was wondering if she might have a power that can help us. I asked the Templar, I say, do you have a way of communicating from distance? Maybe a spell. Because if you help me get in contact with the Temple of Fire in the city, I won't have to risk my life and take forever to go and get their help.
Is there a spell that can cover that kind of distance? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Astral projection. That's what I was looking for.
Long distance sending. 3rd level spell. You send a short message to any creature with which you are familiar. You can send the message across any distance. Alright, 3rd level. That's the spell for you. The question is, would she have it? It's utilitarian. It's probable there would be a method of communication like that they would use among the upper nobility and the Templars, so sure. Yeah, she has sending. She can send a message to anybody she knows.
Does she know the leader of the fire?
Yeah, unfortunately, she doesn't know anybody in Tyr. She's never left Nibenay in her life. She knows a number of other
No.
Templars.
Not in Tyr, in the city.
Oh, the Fire Temple here in this city.
Yeah. To get their assistance.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna roll. Let's see. Does she know? Knowledge check. Bam. Oh, she's rolled a 4. That's not good. Unfortunately, she's never had dealings with the fire priest. She's always been told that they were useful but dangerous. No offense.
And what of maybe whoever is in charge of the gladiator?
Mm,
That way, just to avoid us having to split. Not very prudent in the city.
I rolled a 4 again. Oh man.
Oh my
The fates do not want this woman to have any information. That's
We got the worst. I should have gave her guidance.
these lore checks she's rolling are very bad. I'm just gonna roll 2 more dice for each of the psionic temples. Maybe she's into psionics.
I'll give her guidance, okay?
Oh yeah.
Add a D4, please.
I will add a D4 to the advantage dice. So, all right, one of the temples is a 16, which is enough. She does know a psionicist that came to her to aid her with some trauma that she had when she was just dealing with a lot of shit, some really heavy shit, and she needed somebody to talk to. All right, so she's going to communicate with that psionicist if they're alive. I rolled a 4 again. What is going on here? This is weirding me out. All right, that's 3 4s in a row. And the psionicist that she contacted is unfortunately dead. Disappointing! She thinks the psionicist had an assistant. What about them? She tries to message them. I rolled a 2. They're super dead. Oh, yeah.
Good night, rah-rah.
Not going to make it to 11? Oof.
I got
And the-
finals.
Okay.
left.
Finals. Good
Yeah,
luck.
it's about to be here.
Hope you studied.
I didn't. That's why I'm getting off.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, go.
All right. See you guys.
Good night.
All right.
And she cannot. She can't use that spell on someone else.
Good question. Let's look up the specific wording of sending. Range, unlimited. Target, a creature with which you are familiar. No, that's not really... Yeah, it does say you send a short message, so the caster has to do it. Bard, Cleric, Wizard. Technically, you could learn that spell.
Yeah, I wonder if
I mean, don't clerics just, like, know all the spells? It's just, like, one that you could prepare.
I know how to prepare it.
Yeah, yeah. So you need some time to prepare that spell, but then you could do it.
Let me see.
You
It's
need a
not one,
short
but it was-
piece of fine copper wire. She has one. She's been doing it.
Level 3, you said it?
Yep. 3rd level evocation. 1 action. Unlimited range. Verbal, somatic, material, fine copper wire. 1 round. It even works to other planes. You could send a message to fire elementals. Like, hey buddy, you want to be my best friend in the fire plane?
I would have to prepare it. Can I use it as a ritual? No.
Nah. What do you need? Like an hour to prepare spells, I think?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. Well, you have a reasonably safe place. There's only that one zombie outside. I'm going to roll to see if that zombie can climb the wall, but if you spend some time here, you'll probably be all right. It's also more time for the ogres outside, or not ogres, the half giants outside to chew through the zombie horde. All right, so everyone agree to take a short rest then?
I will.
All right.
Wait, did we do anything?
1 hour goes by. Yeah, you sat at the building for an hour.
I just want to just patrol around. I'm not actually gonna rest.
Okay, you patrol around the yard of the villa, making sure the zombie on the other side that growls at you occasionally does not jump the wall.
You know,
While
every
you're
time
on
I
guard duty, you
Hey.
hear it scratching. It scratches for the first hour.
So I want to. As soon as I saw the zombie threat, I want to neutralize.
Oh, you're gonna go fight the zombie? Alright. I'll give you the
Or
first attack. You hop
smash
the
it.
wall and you go to it. The zombie is standing there, you face off, it growls at you menacingly. One of its eyes is just swinging on its cheek. So only one of its eyes is looking at you, but that eye looks pissed.
I'll swing with. Is it a lightning zombie or just a regular?
It is a lightning zombie. They crackle with electricity that you can see. They're doing that creepy thing where they stand very still and then they move suddenly.
25 to hit.
Yeah. Can you kill it in one shot? Let's see.
Practicing. That one's not gonna. That's not gonna work.
26 damage is enough to sort of crumple it, but not enough to kill it.
Oh, I gotta roll that one with my psionic.
Your second attack will almost surely finish it off, though.
Oh, so add 7 to that. So it.
All right. The first hit does the job.
33.
So I guess you
33.
jump into the air and come down and split the thing right in two.
Then I just go back over the fence and just keep looking, hopping over the fence, just looking.
Maybe that drew the attention of other zombies. That was kind of dramatic. I rolled a 4 again. What the fuck? Okay. Never mind. It's just a 4 kind of night. What can I say?
Is there anything at the villa that like I did at the last villa, like the fruit?
Fruit?
You wanna rob something?
Not necessarily robbed. There might be stuff that needs to be it's not being used properly.
The stable is not being looked at too closely. Do you want to go investigate the stables?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
look at the stable.
So you can see the stables have several crodlu in them. There's several tools. There's like a pitchfork for shoveling food stuff, plant matter into the stables there for the crodlu. Actually, do crodlu eat meat? That's a good question. They probably eat a variety of things because they're sort of bird-like.
Omnivores?
Alright, so they probably eat a lot of bugs too. Bugs and plant matter.
Okay. Is there anything else in the villa that's worth noticing?
There's a big bag of delicious smelling food. It's actually animal feed, but like you don't know the difference. Like, food. It's just sitting there. Nobody's eating it.
I want to try animal handling.
All right, you want to animal handle on the animals? They're a little nervous when this big half giant walks up. They don't see a lot of half giants.
I start eating some of their. I start eating some of their food, and I notice that they start eyeballing me like, bitch.
Oh yeah,
Give me some food.
they're hungry.
And I try to give them some food. Now, when I try to feed them, can I roll with advantage on that by chance? Trying to feed them?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah. Cool, because I got a -2 on this.
Animals are afraid of your giant size.
Oh God. It's still bad. It's still 8.
All right. Well, they will snatch the food from your hand, but then quickly retreat into the backs of their pens so that they're.
But it could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
It
Yeah.
could have been a 0.
Yeah, you didn't miss it by a huge amount, so they're not like freaked out.
Yeah. Well, if I wouldn't have rolled with advantage, I would by a huge amount.
Yeah.
Like, nothing. I'm like, oh, you, they're cute, and I take a handful for myself and just like, sunflower seed. I like bird seed. It is good. Is there anything else like I don't want to say valuable because valuable sounds like, but anything shiny that catches my attention while
There's stuff, but I don't know if you'd want it. There are several Crodlu saddles, saddlebags, riding crops. There's probably some sort of like jar that's got some sort of medication in it. You don't know what it is. Like maybe it's edible. Who knows? It just looks like a weird liquid in a jar.
I was thinking about like around the entire compound.
Okay. Well, you'd have to move to one of the other areas. There's the serving quarters, like the servant quarters actually are fairly occupied, and they're not aware of your presence yet. They might freak out.
I thought they knew that we were here.
There are exactly 2 servants that are aware you're here. They're in the main house. The ones that were gambling in the servants' quarters have not seen any of the party members. They're waiting orders of their mistress in their servants' quarters, doing their own thing.
I knock on the door and just in a non-threatening way, just to be like, hey, just making sure everybody's okay.
All right. Well, a wide-eyed young girl looks up at you. She's barely as high as your knee. She lets out an ear-piercing shriek.
Whoa. I was just protecting the yard. Are you okay? You see a zombie?
All right. She recovers, and some of the other servants come to see what's going on. All right. They're surprised to see a half-giant and a male within the Nagaramakam. What's the deal? What are you doing here, they say.
I just say I'm protecting the yard, making sure he's safe.
Things must be pretty dire out there if the half-giants are going into the Nagaramakam to enforce order. Where's your commander?
Oh, I have no commander. I know slave.
Oh boy.
Well, I knew you could.
All right. Well, the servants are a little bit confused, but whatever. They've seen a lot of half-giants. They're not too freaked out by half-giants.
I do the flex thing. No, I'm the best. I'm here to say I protect everybody.
Some of them are whispering to each other. He's dressed a little weird, isn't he? I mean, I've seen a few of them, and they usually have crossbows, don't they? This one's got a hammer. What's up with that? That's not normal. Have you ever seen one use a hammer? I haven't.
I do a little flex. I'm like, it's okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're obviously impressed by your size and your strength. You're gigantic. These are all women. And they're mostly 5 feet tall.
Well, I just, making sure everybody's safe. If you need anything, let me know.
They say, okay, then, yeah.
Do you know where the food is? All I got is some birdseed.
You're eating birdseed in front of them. Yeah, the servants' quarters doesn't keep food, but there's a pantry in the main house, and then there's a storage area that's in the side building. That's where deliveries are usually received.
Okay, thank you. And I'll go over there.
Well, no. You're too big. Leave it to us. Some of the servants, some of them are cooks and porters and things, and they're going to do what they normally do, which is work in the kitchens and see that the mistress is fed. Clearly, there must be some reason for one of the half-giant guards to be here in the Nagaramakam during this trying time after the earthquake. So they're just gonna go with it, and they're gonna go about their duty fetching food for whoever needs it.
Oh, we're getting fed, bitches! Awesome. Yeah, I get us fed.
It'll be a stretch to
you
explain
guys are
some of the others, though.
so
They haven't seen the others yet.
Yeah, I kind of try to slowly tell them. I like, yeah, the others are gonna like having some. It's stressful trying to kill all these zombies.
Zombies, you say?
I don't say a numbers that well. I don't want to sound foolish. I tell them there's this many um, of us that need to eat too. I think they're taking a break while I take a patrol.
All right. Are they all half giants? The portions have to be like they hold their arms apart like this big.
No, no, they little people like you.
All right.
I the only big one.
Again, this seems a little unusual. Mostly the half giants are, one unified size as a group. The occasional commander.
Oh, they not half giants. They not half giants. I the only half giant.
Okay. Well, they retrieve enough food for everyone. So you're being served by the servants of the servant quarters.
Yeah. They over there. Do I just tell them where everybody is? Is that good enough?
They're probably gonna invite you into the servant quarters where there are tables that you can sit at. Utensils to
Oh.
eat, bowls and spoons and things, so you don't have to sit in the yard.
I cram in there and just. Oh, thank you so much.
There's like a central sort of seating area, and then there's cots that are all around the outer perimeter of the room.
I
And
go while they're cooking the food. I go let the rest of the party know that there's some food made.
yeah,
They wanna
Okay, I
eat.
come inside.
so
I
Grimorn
said,
and
"Oh,
Morg and
there's
Orin
grub."
all enter the building.
Yeah, the nice ladies over there making.
I'm preparing.
Yeah, you probably sit alone off on the side,
Yep,
out in the
in
yard
front- in
meditating
front of-
until you get your spells.
Yeah, in front of my lantern.
Ah, the lantern of power. It crackles and glows with a warm orangey ember.
So, yeah. I bring Morgan there, and Morgan's my buddy, and I show him all the girls. Like, they're your size, not mine.
Yeah, I
All right.
That
imagine
was
so. I saw
brave.
2 of them earlier.
It's funny, they thought I was slave. I tell them I'd never slave.
You don't look like a slave either. You're dressed a lot nicer than a slave.
I know, but they don't know any half giants that slaves. See, it's crazy. Everybody think I slave. I tell them I know slave.
I just introduced myself as sort of like a mercenary gladiator. And this big guy is also, like, he's muscle, as you can see.
This
Oh,
guy's strong.
from the arena? We're never allowed to go to the arena, they huff. The games are said to be so exciting. The battle, the sport, the performance, the bravado. They're all going to think about oily gladiators in the arena, sweating and fighting and grunting, and they're all going to sort of swoon at the thought of it.
I want to do a performance. I'm gonna try to do a performance for them.
All right, you're gonna try to
Show them
make
my-
some fans,
You want to play fight in their house?
flex the guns.
No, I'd say we could wrestle in the yard if you want to see what that looked like.
Oh yeah. After you eat, you're gonna put on a display.
Yeah, they fed us. We could give them a show. They gave us dinner.
All right, roll opposed athletics, I guess.
Well, first I'm gonna do I tell them gladiator stuff. This is gonna be a performance, I guess. Over like while I'm eating.
You're just flexing your muscles.
Yeah.
So I have my mouth full and I'm talking, and I'm trying to explain my story, and I'm not very I don't enunciate well. None of that stuff because my mouth is full. I'm eating, talking.
You were probably gonna do a good job, but like your chair breaks in the middle of your explanation.
Yeah. I'm like, it's no. I'll just show you. Morg, you want to wrestle?
Yeah, I'm down to wrestle. You want to show these ladies a good time?
Yeah, let's just do a grapple check against each other.
Okay.
Do some grappling. What's a
Good
grapple?
roll.
What's a grapple? Is just athletics versus athletics.
Yeah, I was just gonna do opposed athletics. A lot of competitions are like that. Just whoever's the more athletic will come out ahead.
22.
Bam.
Oh, damn.
Big numbers, hard to
I
top.
will most
That's
likely
low. That's
not
low,
do this.
man.
17.
Well, you put on a good attempt. He is much bigger.
I don't try to hurt him though. Everything I'm just trying to move him around and just kind of toss him, but not like let go after I toss him. I kind of just spin him around and just you know how you do, like you spin a little kid around.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like that.
Ooh, you are very
Gladiator.
strong and big. I would not want to fight you in the arena.
And then I take my ring and I use the ring and I do like I try to do the acrobatics flipping. The Superman land.
All right, you have to do more than 1.5 flips this time.
16?
Well, I mean, it's
16 this time.
pretty much the same. Slight improvement, though. You're getting better.
I want to get it soon, but I jumped when I did this jump. Like I don't understand the whole tuck part. I know how to jump high with the ring, but I don't know how to like tuck my body in to make my rotations happen.
Right.
I just kind of like
It's not the most graceful
like-
flip, but it's a competent flip.
yeah.
You
I'll
also
get
ha-
it soon.
You also have to envision yourself doing the jump. It plays a big part. You gotta believe in your jump, and I will bless you. Try it again.
Oh, okay. So it's my bless. Bless is what? D4?
Or not bless, but like guidance. Yeah, it's a D4.
And then Oren's like, I can flip too, and he rolls, oh, a 10. I was expecting a 4.
His modifier is 9 for acrobatics.
His modifier. Open his sheet here. It's probably pretty high. He had a 9 on stealth. His acrobatics is a 9.
All right. What do you roll with the +4 or D4?
Okay. Taurus, make your roll.
Flip, big man, flip. Taurus, 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 go.
Even some of the servants are going to cheer. Yay, Taurus! You can do it! Several of the others are like, he can't do it. Let's bet against him. Anybody want to take that bet? They put 1 gold coin. Do you want to bet a gold coin against?
Oh, gold.
If he succeeds, they'll give you the gold. If he loses, you give them a gold. Anybody taking that bet?
I'll take that bet.
You'll take that bet? All right, 1 gold.
What happened?
You put down 1 gold. They're making bets on whether you can do it or not.
Do what?
The flip.
You can flip.
Did he bless me?
Yeah, I bless you.
All right. I cracked my neck this time, and I try it again. I got 12 this time.
All right, not
I lost
quite,
the gold.
not quite a 15. You just lost a gold.
Who lost the gold?
Yeah, there was some betting. Morg was betting against one of the Noble servants. The noble servant said, I bet he can't do the flip.
You guys didn't tell me you were betting. I can try harder than that.
So what you really need to say is, come on, best of 3, double down.
Is that what you're gonna do? Are you gonna bet, double down?
Yeah. Double down. I bet he can do it this time. He's so close.
Okay.
I give you guidance again. No, I lost 2 gold. Alright.
Oh, that's
That's
fucking
fair.
crazy.
Good try though, Taurus. Good try.
I tell you, I go get it eventually, and I'll do it again.
One of
just-
these days,
just
keep
because.
practicing, Taurus.
I'm just gonna
Keep
keep practicing right
practicing.
here. Just keep practicing until I get it.
All right. The Templar
Oh.
returns. She's decked out in her gear. She sees that you've been meditating and gaining your spell.
Oh, I got one. Almost.
She's going to look around and see that you've been cavorting with her servants. She's got a look on her face is a little bit, I don't know, disappointed, disapproving, but she doesn't say anything.
I tell her, I killed another zombie while you were getting pretty.
They must have followed us when we flew here.
Yeah, I was patrolling, but I got hungry, and they said there was food, so they didn't want me to make a mess. They made me food though, and we ate, so we're ready to fight now um for fight zombies.
You said you wanted us to kind of split up. I don't know if that's a good idea, though, considering the entire city is full of zombies.
You think it's too dangerous to go alone?
I mean,
Yeah.
I can fight zombies, but I can only hit one zombie at a time. If there are too many zombies, I don't know if I can survive.
She counters, but wouldn't we be able to move more stealthily individually, rather than as a large group?
I super stealthy.
Look at
know
Taurus.
I
I don't know if he's good at that.
I've been doing really good on my stealth checks.
Ah, but 2 gladiators going to an arena would surely survive. The others traveling alone would have to use their best ability to go unnoticed. Oren says, "That's me!"
I just don't know where to go. So he has to tell me where to go, because this place is confusing.
It's a maze. A vast city, and many of the streets will be blocked
It is
by...
amazing.
Streets will be blocked by rubble and collapsed buildings in many places, requiring numerous detours to get anywhere.
Long, did you get that?
Hmm.
She said it's a maze. I said it is amazing.
The destruction is quite incredible indeed.
I just love acting simple. It's so much different than my other characters.
All right. Do I remember where the arena is in the city?
So, she has a map, and she's going to unfurl it. She's going to point at a squarish structure that is
Okay, that's the
due west of where you're at.
Okay.
She says, I've been trying to contact the Psionicis here. She'll point at a building on the map there, higher up. We need somebody that can go to the other Psionicist house. Or, no, the other Psionicist house and the Fire Temple, which is at H.
if there's not really anything stopping us, we can go kind of all together on the way. It's all generally in the west direction.
Ah, good plan. Good plan.
I tell Morg, can't you just turn into like a birdie and fly over there?
I still can't do that yet. Can only turn into land animals right now.
Oh.
But hopefully one day nature will also grace me with feathers.
But you really can't turn into a bird at all?
I could turn into Gradlu, but Gradlus can't fly. They're ground chickens.
I don't understand. You don't have any birds with flying at all?
Nope,
How
we
is
have
that?
not encountered them.
You've not encountered any flying creatures yet?
You've been traveling around for quite a while. I would say that you've almost without a doubt seen a Zatal. A Zatal is basically just a vulture.
Okay.
So if you're capable of shapeshifting into something as small as a vulture, which they arguably can get pretty big with a decent sized wingspan, then you could turn into one of those.
And if you can go there by yourself, I can help one of the little ones get there to where they gotta go.
See, I usually don't describe the Zatal because they're so commonplace. They never attack anybody. They almost always go after like small desert rats and things like that, small lizards. So they're just sort of like a common bird that's just out in the sky, out and about.
So it
Well,
sounds
at the
like
very
law-
least, I can help you guys get to your destination and use some stealthy magics.
Okay, so moving as a group, you're going to move towards the main street.
Before we move, I'm gonna use my sending to message the leader of the fire cleric in the city.
In tier?
Yeah, no,
No, you're going to
this
use your
town.
spell on the one in this town. All right.
Yeah.
Did you meet the
Yeah,
fire cleric
then-
in this town?
Yes, I spent time with them. That's when we
Nice.
were in the parade. In the parade, I was looking for the fire clerics in the city.
Oh, you're right. You do know those guys.
And
Oh
I met,
shit!
I met them all.
All right, so you have some people you can try to contact in the fire cleric temple.
Yeah, and I want to send them a message to tell them to come to our aid to finish this, the terrors.
Oh my
And
god.
they will-
I actually rolled a 15. He's not a dead man.
They
You're
will be,
you're
they will
lucky.
be, and the clergy will be rewarded by the city if we succeed at clearing this area.
Well, she did say that they were gonna do a mass bonfire, of all the corpses.
Yeah, but I can't go too much in details because I can only send 25 words.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll keep it as simple as possible.
Smart.
I send them the message.
Yeah, I want to stay with the party and then protect you guys, and then once we get to where we gotta go, Long can just fly over to the gladiator thing by himself.
Okay. I will walk you guys over there by using my pass without a trace, and we gotta go through the main road at least to get out of here. And then
All right. So you get to the main road. Have you left the compound, or are you still planning?
yeah,
1 second. Can I find like a discreet spot in this compound where no
course.
one will be there to hear me? I'm gonna send another message, but to the leader of the Veil Alliance.
Okay.
And
So Jord responds to your message. What do you say?
I tell him we need some help. The The Zwoon seems to be in front of Nibenay at this temple, and we need their intervention. This might be the time to take Nibenay down, but we will need your help. And try to communicate with us and to find us.
Okay, but did he give them any clue how to find you in a crushed city of 26,000 people?
I'll tell him that. For now we're heading. Where are we heading, by the way, guys? To
Toward the Coliseum, the west of the city.
and then we're coming back here.
No. We're going to the Coliseum.
Now, let me tell you, you're aware that
Afterwards,
the location of the Veiled Alliance is somewhere in the Sages district, so they're quite a distance
but,
across a dangerous city.
No, I know, but so we're gonna go to the Coliseum and then come back here. Is that it?
To the center of the.
Thought we were going to a fire temple.
I thought the
No,
plan
we
was
don't
to
need
hit
to.
up
We're going
as
to all
many
three.
places as possible.
Well, we're gonna go to these 3 locations. The Templar said she's gonna go over. Like, I think she's just gonna fly straight there.
She's going to use her spell to communicate with the people she knows there.
Okay.
And what is the zone we're in right now? What is it called?
No, actually, they were both dead. Let me rephrase
The
that.
inner city.
Yeah, she does have to fly over there,
Right.
doesn't she?
I'll tell him. I'll say, for now we are gathering some help in the city. But what is it? The place again? Sorry.
Namanamacon.
Nagaramakam.
But we should meet at the Namaraganikon, blah blah blah, whatever, to fight the Zwoon.
Fight for this.
No,
wound.
to save the Zoom. To
Save
save
the
the
Zoom.
Oh yeah, no, to fight Nibenay and kill him, and liberate this Zwoon.
It's a lot of 25-letter words.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure he shortened that up.
Yeah, you'd want to plan that out in advance so you could get it down under the limit.
Yeah. I'll keep it simple.
So we gotta go to the Coliseum. She has to go to there.
We'll just say you
What's the
said
other place we
arena
gotta
at
go?
the end of your
The
sentence.
fire temple.
What I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna say we found the Zwoon. It is in danger. Zwoon danger. And the Namarna blah 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 blah. The temple.
Nagaramakon.
Yeah. We gathering help. We should all meet to defeat Nibenay at the temple, at the Namaranacal.
Okay.
There's only
Try.
one way into the Nagaramakam, so they're probably heading for the main gate in that case.
Yeah, that's where. Yeah, and where we're gonna meet them, I don't know because frankly, I don't know what they're up to and anything like that. So
We're gonna have to meet them at the front gate.
yeah, or they'll have to sneak in. If I still have words, I would say try sneak in or. And try to contact us if you can.
All right, so Templar Helikavar, she's going to fly up into the air and she's going to call down to you and she's going to say, I've only just met many of you, but you seem to have intent to save the people of my city, and for that I thank you. I will travel to the Psionic Temple and see what survivors I might find there, though I fear they may all be dead, for those that I know that I tried to contact did not respond. Hopefully, after I visit with them, I can meet up with you at the arena. Is that a good plan?
Sounds good. Nibenay, speed to you.
And I'll say, if you may, I said the fire clerics will come and help. Please let them into this courtyard so they can come and assist us.
All right. Well, I will try to talk to a commander of the half-giant assault on the zombie horde And maybe I can tell him not to attack the fire clerics and others entering the inner city. That might work.
The fire clerics will be able to assist with all of these zombies. They have the power of the gods.
Are you gonna disguise the Veiled Alliance people as fire clerics?
Maybe if they communicate back with me, maybe I'll let them know. But
They're headed for the main gate. It's all they can do. The fire clerics too.
maybe they'll be smart enough to find a way to disguise themselves.
Okay, so she flies to the battlefield.
I use my pass without a trace spell on all of us. Let's try to make it through kind of the smaller ways between the villas before we go off to the main gate. And hopefully, I don't know if there's anything, if you can keep distracting the zombies with the door shutter trick that you were doing earlier, Grimoire, that would be helpful as well.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. And if we get attacked by a horde of zombies, let's try to put them all in one corner.
At one point in the streets, you will have to trick some zombies into not noticing the party.
You roll stealth. You get a +10.
I wish we could do it disguise self. That hides us from zombies.
Oren's got a 21. He easily avoids their notice.
I'm gonna guidance myself. Get a +4.
Alright. Roll for Sia. He's got a nat 18. No problems there.
I get a 10.
You got a 10.
I got a 14.
With the +10?
Yep.
Okay.
I rolled a 4, so
I give
You rolled
you
a
a
1.
D4 guidance.
I already used guidance.
On Jodab, I give him the +1.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We got a 10 together.
Oh, he did?
We get the lower.
Oh, wait, who has the lowest?
Me.
With
Oh.
a 10? Okay, because Grimorn made some sort of noise. You probably, like...
Oh no. He had a D. He had a 4
Plus,
plus
No.
4,
I get +6, but I rolled a 4.
wait,
and
how
then plus 10.
did
No.
you add +10 from Pass Without a Trace?
Oh, so
Oh,
he
no.
actually has a 20.
Oh, I have the 20. Okay.
Alright.
I was gonna be like, how'd you only get a 10? Do you roll a 0? How's that work?
Okay, I got a 20. We got 20. We got 20. I
Okay.
rolled the shittiest. There you go.
So then the next worst would be Jodab's 14, and then what did
And
you
I
add to that?
guidanced him. 1,
Oh, okay.
because I guidance him.
So you have a
before he rolled.
15. Now,
Figured he was the least
unfortunately, Taurus makes a noise. He steps on a rock that, like, rolls down a hillside and causes a bunch of other rocks to tumble. And this draws the attention of one of the lightning zombies that's immediately going to be moving towards you. But he's a pretty good distance down the street, so anybody with a ranged attack can roll on him before he gets here.
Yeah, I'll do a firebolt on it.
Produce flame. And if he gets within 30 feet, I chuck it at him.
All right, Firebolt's probably got the longer range, so let's do that first. It
17
hits.
to hit.
No, wait, his armor class is 19. He dodges it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the lightning
you
zombie
rolling
is
with
real
advantage?
fast.
Oh, we have advantage?
You do have advantage.
Yeah.
You still might get it.
No.
If he comes at me, I'm gonna prepare an attack to swing on him and crush
Okay,
his fucking
so he gets
skull.
within 30 feet, and then Oren will throw 2 daggers at him. One of the daggers lands, but it only does 2 plus... Let me see how much dex he's got.
26. He takes 9 points of fire damage.
He takes
Can we
5 damage from the dagger, and he takes
Can we
9
have
points of fire damage.
Can we have Soul shoot an arrow?
Sure.
His bow and arrow.
Sure.
He
I'll roll
Pillaged a
18
crossbow.
for him. He hits. What's he got? It does D8 plus his dex modifier. I rolled a 5.
Is it magical, I think, too?
No, not the one he got from the guardhouse. All right.
Oh no, the one.
Oh, I almost got a fucking crit.
So it comes within reach of Jodab. You almost get a crit.
He has the elm recurved.
Roll some
short bow
damage. It's got
or
an
bolt.
it's got an arrow. It's got a crossbow quiver stuck out of it. It's got a
32 damage.
fiery moat, and you destroy its entire body. All right.
Don't worry, guys. I got it.
That
It's
was
like
the
the living-
definition of bodied right there.
Yeah.
Like, he had 30 hit points. You did 32.
All the electricity left his body.
Right, let's quickly make our way. Keep
Oh.
running.
Okay, so,
So-
you continue down the street. You're going to get to
Trusty little hammer.
the Hanging
then-
Gardens. Let me read this off real quick. The Hanging Gardens are a location within the area here. The high road passes through a terraced garden that was once quite splendid. The grounds on both sides of the road have been tilled and planted with colorful decorative grasses. There are flower boxes lining the walls and ornate urns filled with the most delicate of flowers that hang from crossbars overhead. Sadly, the violent tremors that so recently swept the city have left the place in ruin. And the fall of the burning rain has poisoned even the plants that survived the first calamity.
Keep on going.
Nibenay will not leave this unforgettable. He
No
has
thing-
destroyed nature.
Well, hang on. As you look around the area, a single shrub decorated with brilliant blossoms catches your eye. Unlike the other plants in this area that are withered, faded, and dying, this single flower is as dazzling as it ever was.
Is Ninja cutting out for anyone else or just me?
Oh,
Or
did I cut
more.
out?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
I could rephrase it. Or
Is
reset
it
it.
a death bloom or a black lotus?
As you look around the area, a single shrub decorated with brilliant blossoms catches your eye. Unlike the other plants in the place that are withered, faded, and dying, this single flower is as dazzling as it ever was. In the split second that it takes you to realize how out of place this plant is, a burst of prismatic light explodes from the bloom, showering you with all the colors of the rainbow.
Oh.
What kind of plant is that? Is it I assume it's a magical plant. Do I know what that
Survival?
plant is? Do I need to roll something?
A survival would it do?
Nature?
Nature.
Probably a nature check, yeah.
I'll give guidance to whoever has better. That's intelligence.
18?
Not bad.
I got a +2.
One thing. One.
I can
Wha-
assist you.
One
Can
thing.
I
Ninja.
assist him?
Well, hang on. This all happens rather suddenly. So,
Oh,
when you set eyes on it, you're going to recognize it as a rare plant known as a prismatic rose, but
that's a 12.
it's going to throw a color spray at you.
Prismatic rose.
Color spray?
A dazzling array of flashing colored light springs from the flower. I have to roll 6d10.
One thing that I noticed, Ninja.
Yeah.
The sage.
6d10? Is that damage?
Oh, can we resist that?
Okay, I rolled 24 on this. So the total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. So I don't think anybody's got less hit points than 24, right?
Nope.
All right.
Orin's got the lowest at 43, I think.
All right, so you're just hit with like a ray of dazzling, flashing colored light that
Ooh.
makes you briefly feel
Ah.
tired. Like you want to lay down and take a
down.
nap, but you overcome it.
I think we should get away from this magical plant.
Yeah, it's got a limited range, so you can just move away from it, and it doesn't seem to have any effect on you anymore.
If we captured it, I'm sure it would be a very good,
Useful plant.
useful
Hey,
material.
can I capture it? And can I pick it?
I don't know.
You'd have to
You'd
keep it covered, or it would constantly
Yeah.
be trying to blast you.
You'd have to contain it in a box or something.
Well, it would have to be in like a pot with soil, or it would die. It's a living thing.
Yeah. If you can keep it alive, it's even better because you might be able to reproduce it.
We'll come back to that later. People's lives are
exactly.
kind of on the line here, you guys.
Let's keep on going, I'd say. One thing I noticed,
Okay.
Ninja.
Yep.
The Veil Alliance and the Fire cleric areas are fairly close to each other, so maybe on their way they'll be able to meet together.
Well, like the fire cleric people are actually at H. This is like the Temple of the Sun over here.
Oh, I thought they were here in the map.
Nah,
they were gathered there.
they were enjoying the festival and the parade. So this is
Okay.
like the party district over here. A lot of inns and
Oh, so we
parades
might
and things.
actually, so we might see them then if they come by the.
Well, you're headed to where they are at. So,
Yeah, exactly.
and they're headed your way. So I'm sort of marking where they're burning
Alright.
through the zombies in the streets, headed towards here or here. I don't know. They might.
Yeah, so we might get across of them.
I'm not sure which way
Okay.
they're gonna go here.
Let's keep on going. Sorry for the interruption.
All right, so you're going to approach the gates themselves. The gates, the high road. Let's see, it says this is the main road through the city and to the Nagaramakam. It is a wide avenue, grandly decorated for the aborted Twilight Festival. The many colorful banners and ornate decorations that hang here contrast sharply with the shattered buildings and the scattered corpses, giving this place a terrible, macabre appearance. There's no zombies in the area. It seems completely clear. The gates themselves, I think the bone gate, this mighty portal, stands twisted and broken in the wake of the great disaster. The proud stone towers flanking the gate are cracked, splintered, and half collapsed. The bodies of several Templar wives can be seen partially buried under fallen debris of the gatehouse. No living guards stand to block your entrance or exit from the Nagaramakam. So you didn't have an encounter there, and you move beyond the inner city.
Nice. So there's free passage even for the Veil lines.
Yep, it looks like anybody can just get through.
Okay, so we probably should take. I don't know what you guys say. We say along the wall, and then we make our way in, or we take this road here. But that will take us through populated areas here.
I think we should go through hug the wall for now, and then go through the inner cities. There should be less traffic from the zombies.
But there's another big road here too. Yeah, there's a few ways. We'll take the wall here.
All
We
right.
go through this way.
So you're right. There were no zombies along the wall. They're mostly clustered deeper into the city or along main roads.
Do we want to do we want to stay on the wall as far as we can go before we
No,
start?
we can start going through this road here.
Okay.
Here you start entering residential areas, so when you
Yeah.
move a street or two into there, you might have to make some checks against zombies.
Making
Sounds
additional
good.
stealth checks.
Well, I didn't make you do any for this section here, because there are no zombies along the inner wall. But when you go to about here, that's where you might encounter zombies.
Okay.
That's what I was suggesting. We stay all the way to maybe to the corner here, and then we can take.
Well, from the map that we have, like, if we go up here, it's gonna be a longer road through, like, bigger roads anyways, so it's better to just cut through the smaller ones. Plus,
Yeah.
we'd have to go through more
I'm
roads.
smashing these zombies in one shot. They can't. They have not hit me yet, so I don't think it's a big deal.
We'll have to stealth through.
Keep in mind, you've been dealing with individual zombies. The
Not
horde
yeah.
can be much more dangerous.
Well, we one way or another, we don't have a choice to face.
But we're all together this time. Yeah, and we're trying to stealth.
And if
fact,
you
we're-
want, I
we're
can maybe
just
like
blowing
start
through there.
fires and burn the city in front of us as we go. No. That'll get rid of the
We
zombie.
make our way in. Let us
No.
know. We have to roll a stealth check.
All right, so you actually are taking that road? All
Yeah,
right.
that's
Yeah.
one.
So you can move yourself up to here and then make your stealth check. Oh, that's a split. You're gonna have to be real stealthy.
Why
There's
is my-
a pack of zombies in this.
My dice
neighborhood
roll.
here.
Oh, there you go. Ooh, not 20. 31 stealth.
31.
I will give Taurus another guidance. Like, remember, stay
I
quiet.
may not
so we
need it.
don't
Hold on.
lure
I may
anyone.
not need it. Hold up.
Well, I'm supposed to do it before the roll, anyways.
Oh, okay.
So I just preemptively give you it.
This is my guidance. +3.
Oh, plus 10, right?
Yeah, so you have 21.
21.
21.
21 Savage.
I got 33
Oh wow.
with that plus 10 of yours.
I'd like to spawn a map. I'm gonna copy this one. Can you like right click on that and put a link in there? I'll give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's this link here.
Did you enjoy the episodes of The Boys?
That's
was pretty good.
26. I rolled for Saul. That's 26.
Nice. I've only seen one episode, maybe two.
Oh, yeah. I won't talk about it then. Who's clicking? Oh shit.
It's pretty good so far.
Be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
It does that when he imports a board for some reason.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I changed both of them.
It wasn't a rewind thing.
Oh, we might have to rewind now.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. One more rewind, can't hurt.
Yeah, we might have to rewind there if you want one of the boards back.
Well, I don't know. Are you going to one of those mansions again? Do you need that board? Well, hang on. No, that was the Nagaromacom map. You do need that one. Yep. All right. We'll need it back.
I'll just put it back on. Do you rewind it?
Quickly. Hopefully we weren't slow on the draw on that one. Otherwise we'll have to re-import it. I do have the link if we need it.
I got the link.
No, I mean for like both maps I have both links.
Yeah, you gotta remake the.
Yeah, I have it too. Which I don't even know why I just did.
How do I change the size of my pen?
Plus and minus.
Oh. I guess that's kind of the trail that we're trying to take. Well, for the arena, there you go.
Yes, that is the arena map. Probably going to need it pretty soon. You're about to get there. Okay, so what was the lowest roll anyone had? I think it was like a 26.
41.
Right? 21? Oh, that's amazing. So I rolled a nat 20 for one of the zombies. And he actually has like a -2. So it was an 18. And you all beat his 18, which means you're going to sneak past a rather large group of zombies. This was like one of the big dangerous packs. But you sneak past and they don't see you at all.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
All right, so you get through the street and you actually will arrive at the arena.
Cool. We get to the arena?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
All right, so the arena itself, it's got these main doors that sort of go in through the top down into the ring, and then there's access to all of the stands from in here. You can just sort of go up the stairs and stuff. There's staircases at the corners. I'm not
Hey,
sure if
guys.
that's a stair or what.
Oh, sorry.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Skyle.
Sorry I wasn't here. My kids just got back from their trip, so there was travel and stuff going on. I should have said something earlier, but
All good,
Sorry I
man.
missed it tonight.
Yeah.
Burn the
We had
heretics.
you do rogue stuff.
Yeah, I made a bunch of rolls for you. You generally did pretty well as a rogue.
Well, that's because you rolled for me.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been rolling a lot of 4s tonight. It's kind of freaky.
Yeah.
Freaky
So,
4-day.
are you staying or?
I can stay for how long are we gonna?
Well, we just got to the
a bit
arena,
longer? So,
so let's fill you
just,
in what happened. Oh.
Yeah. So a quick recap. We've been talking with people, and we're trying to gather some forces to come in and help. So we're
Against?
gonna against
The
Yes.
zombies in the streets as
Yeah,
well
exactly.
as Nibenay.
We found a
Well, right,
Templar.
'cause-
We found one of the Templar wives. Like, she's not a high-ranking one. The high-ranking one didn't want to, deal with us really. But we
Well, let me
found a
turn you up a
lower-ranking
little
one.
bit. I can't really hear you.
We found a low-ranking Templar wife
Mm-hmm.
who wants to save the people of the city. So she's helping us under the pretenses that we're just trying to save the city. We're not
Yeah.
trying to defeat Nibenay.
but
And on
but
the
we've
flip side, yeah.
yeah. So we sent some messages though. We did send message to Korganard. We sent message to the Fire Clerics to come and help, and the Veil Alliance secretly, so they can come and assist us.
So they're gonna show up.
If we have an
then
opportunity, we're gonna try to
Are gonna be
kill.
there and be like,
Yeah.
"This is awkward."
Well, the Templars are gonna help us get through all the zombies and shit, and we're gonna get them occupied and actually defending the city.
Yeah.
And while we're trying to deal with the Zwoon, we may just try to help the Zwoon defeat Nibenay
And
if we have an opportunity.
And Fire Clerics can help with undeads too, but casting some turn undead and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm actually getting sleepy as fuck, guys.
So now we just got to the arena, and we're trying to see if some of the gladiators will come in and help us before we go back to
The gladiators for the arena, you're saying, like, okay.
actual gladiators, yeah, and see if we can use their strength to come and help us in the temple.
All right.
Okay. The Gladiatorial Coliseum of Nibenay, located in a rundown part of town. The Coliseum dwarfs all the local homes and buildings. It's the most ancient part of Nibenay, the last surviving structure of the old city. The Great Way, a Templar-guarded park, leads up to the Coliseum, a huge pedestrian mall, 4,000 feet long. Vendors offer food and drink or medical supplies here in normal times, but it's clearly evacuated at this point. The Coliseum itself is almost a quarter-mile across, a huge structure. It's massive. The biggest building in the Tablelands, 6 stories high at ground level, an inverted ziggurat. The city has built up layer by layer around the Coliseum, so some of the original ground level entrances are blocked with rubble of collapsed buildings. Others are reclaimed as underground animal pens, barracks, and training facilities in good times. They might be collapsed now, though. So, there are a number of gladiators here. You're going to have to actually go down into the gladiator pens that are like sort of underneath in like the lower tunnels that are underneath, like when you go in through there.
Need to find their leaders.
And the first one you're going to come across is Bertson. He says, "I am Bertson, the beast trainer. Who are you?"
Hey Morg, I'm a gladiator, although I'm from a different city. Come here, and at such a time, there's great devastation everywhere outside. Do you know about what's going on outside?
He thinks about it and he says, "Well, 'twas a crazy night with the lightning. I heard it, and the thunderous roar of the earthquake tearing through the land. Oh, that was a nightmare. I haven't felt anything like that. Some powerful things going on in the world. I don't know. I don't really understand it. The animals were freaked out, so I devoted my time to making sure they were calmed and taken care of, protected from the hazards, collapsing debris and falling rubble.
People are dying in the streets. There's zombies running about. We need to secure the city. Or at least
I
part of
must
it.
tend to my animals. You'll have to ask somebody else.
The Templars send us here to
Can you-
gather your strength.
Can you direct us to the other gladiator barracks?
Yeah, he points you down the hall. There's some underground tunnels where the gladiators have been held up. The tunnels
your
are
master?
very sturdy.
I dash off in that direction.
Who's your master in this city?
Oh, that would be Leaf. Leaf Darkdraft.
Can you direct us to Leaf?
Yeah, he would be with the others. There's a large sort of common area where all of the gladiators hang out. He's probably got an office that oversees them, sort of like a gladiatorial ludus would have the Roman owner of the ludus, and he'd have like the balcony he could look down on his training gladiators from. So the Templar Leaf, he probably has like a side area where he can watch everything from his office. There's a number of burly gladiators here, men and women, moles and dwarves, a variety of different tough-looking reavers, battle-hardened, tested in the arenas. They all look like they're quite capable warriors.
Let's find this Leaf.
All right, you're going to bypass the gladiators and head towards the office where Leaf operates out of. Let's see if you get interceded by any of these gladiators. Let me make a roll here. It was going to be a 14, but my dice knocked it over to a 2. All right, Ulthos, the arena champion, stands up from some like back wall, and he eyes the party up and down. And he's going to approach because he sees Taurus, and Taurus is huge. And he's going to come up to Taurus and poke Taurus right in the chest and say, "Oh, you think you're a big man, do you? You think you could take me?"
And Joe is sleeping.
He fell asleep, huh? Maybe not.
Joe,
What?
wake up.
I wasn't sleeping.
You just got challenged here by a big dude.
Oh, I was waiting for that. I didn't hear you say that to me.
You another half giant?
He's actually not a half giant. He's 6'1". He has a lean build.
So
Is he a mole or a human?
He is
Thanks.
Ulthos, the arena champion. Learn the name, for I am the greatest that stands in this arena.
I done.
Oh.
That's all? That's all you guys got?
You are huge, thus it must be our destiny to battle.
I tell Morg, oh, it's my turn now, right?
These
Oh yeah, it's your
gladiators.
turn.
Oh,
Go get him.
I propose a different challenge.
no, shut up!
Whoever takes down the most zombies wins.
Ah, save it for the enemy. All right. He says,
You're no fun.
I've been itching for battle. I'll take to the streets and clear the whole street of every zombie that lives there. Is that right? Do they unlive? I'll kill them again.
Sounds like a plan to me. You know which direction to go? I know where there's the most of the zombies. I can
Okay,
tell
who's
you
gonna
where there's
count-
hordes of them.
For the arena champion, and who's going to count for Taurus?
Aw.
Oh, we can keep the count for tourists.
Saul can count for Taurus.
Yeah, we're honest individuals.
There's a girl with short, wavy blonde hair and brown eyes. She's only like 5'1", but she's gonna hop up and she's going to approach, and she's going to say, "There's something about these. I can feel something about them. They're You're all scions, aren't you? I know it.
What's a scion?
Your psionic ability.
No, we
No,
do know
I
that.
tell her, what's a scion?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. She says, "I'm Gowry. I tend to the beasts. I have excellent ability to communicate with animals."
Did you just call
Are
me a
you
beast?
also Scion?
What do you think? She says from behind you as she appears behind you.
Did she just call me a beast?
Suddenly, there's like a shadowy,
beast.
wavy version of her
Awesome.
standing where she used to be, and she's actually standing behind you now.
I met one of you before.
Oh, really? Not
If
many
we're gonna be
with
a
this
beast,
talent.
I want to be a big one.
Can you switch places with your shadowy form?
She pops back to the other side. Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Met actually 2 of you before.
Another one of
different
you.
ones. Yeah.
The first
Alright,
one
so
we
this
met
battle
was
that I'm
quite
about
the
to do
case.
with this guy. What are we about to roll?
Nothing.
Oh, if you want to fight the arena champion, it's real
So-
combat, buddy. He's got.
Stop
No,
wasting
we're
time and
gonna
energy.
do a competition. How many zombies we can kill, right?
Yeah.
Well, all right, yeah. When it comes to that, that'll be like actually like keep track of how many zombies you killed. How many has it been so far? Like, there's a couple today.
Well,
We've been doing stealth, so I haven't been killing a bunch of them.
You
Last
can't-
week I was killing a bunch of them.
Well, he hasn't had orders to
count
leave the
anything.
arena, so he's
right.
pretty much locked down here. He can't leave unless
Should I wrestle
Templar.
this guy?
Unless
Or
his
should I
Templar
combat?
says that the gladiators can leave, they cannot leave.
Alright, let's go get some permission to leave for these guys.
So while I was laying in bed just now,
Yeah.
I literally was like, I'm waiting for the opportunity for us to run to the biggest dude, and I'm gonna challenge him.
And then
And then it happened, and then Orin
the
talked
thing is,
us
actually,
out
you're not really awake right now. This is part of your dream.
of it. And Orin talked us out of it. I was like, you motherfucker.
That's what I'm here for.
we do
Because
have
he's
to-
right. He's definitely right. Like, we should save ourselves, because this guy doesn't sound like he's not gonna want to kill me.
We do carry the orders from the Templars to come and help.
Do
and
you have like
assist.
a letter of mark or writ of whatever?
From the
Oh,
Templar?
I don't know if we have that.
They have Templar Helicavar that they've been working with. She's made an arrangement with them. It was actually her idea to gather the gladiators from the arena. She didn't provide any like
Official
proof,
seal or
but
something. Yeah.
Soul is dressed in a disguise of a Templar and is pretending to be a girl and bears the authority of a Templar in theory as long as his disguise holds up. So,
Well, I guess
And they're
that's
all
what gives anything
gladiators,
else.
so they're not, you know.
and
they're
with the
not
gladiators much lower on the
intellectuals.
rung, they have to take orders from the Templars. So,
Well, that's
We'll make
almost
it
better than an official document.
yes.
Yep.
A good disguise. He's used the disguise self spell, so it's especially good.
So let's go get. So we have to go and talk to Leaf, or can we?
Yeah, you have to enter the office. Leaf is in there with another man who introduces himself as Ghastly, the Arena Necromancer. He has an extremely long brown mohawk and brown eyes, a rugged, pock-marked white skin, and he stands 6'3", a tall necromancer.
Creep.
Yeah, he's just going to sort of leer. He takes care of the dead. It's easier to walk out a zombie than it is to, drag a corpse out of the battlefield. But he's in here with the Templar, so the Templar and his little necromancer. So the Templar Leaf Darkdraft barks out, "Who are you? What are you doing in me office?"
We're here under the order of the Templars.
The Templars, eh?
Yes, they want your assistance to clear the roads and to clear the temple of all the undeads lurking in the streets.
My duties include seeing to the security of the slaves and gladiators here. Are you adding to my big list of things that I have to do?
But if you let it go this way, there won't be left any of your Coliseum, any of your slaves.
How am I to profit if I throw away my gladiators fighting the wild undead in the streets? Surely this is something that the Templars will take care of.
Well, I think that even under these circumstances, that Nibenay would actually reimburse you quite the fortune. Saving the city, I think it's worth a pile of gold at least.
How will he make money if all the citizens are dead? Zombies don't pay their bill.
You're talking his language. How is he going to make more money in this situation? All right, if he doesn't have any people watching his shows, he's not going to make profit. All right, we need to save the people.
Oh my god, the barbarian did.
You're speaking his language, I guess.
He did some charisma stuff.
Yeah.
Gesley says, I feel we're defying some higher order. Perhaps this is all the will of Nibenay.
What? Are you questioning my friend, the lady over here? And the orders coming directly from the Templars?
All I know is I am a necromancer like my master, and if my master chooses to raise the dead across the entire city, that is his will.
But
We were
it wasn't Nibenay who raised the dead.
we were told that the Zvoon has
It was
been
wild
attacking
magic.
the Nibenay. He needs- Everything is Nibenay.
He crosses his arms and doesn't seem like he'll be convinced by anything you have to say.
I tell him,
Go ahead.
surely you don't believe that this magic is stronger than our muscles. I've been crushing zombies in one blow.
All right, Leaf snaps. Pay no mind to him. He's of no matter. Let's go. And he marches out of his office.
I don't know what just happened right there, but good job, Taurus.
It must be the men ceremony.
We just had a testosterone bonding experience.
Yeah.
He's like, I like this fucking guy. He's got big muscles. He smashes zombies in one hit. I'll go fucking fight with this guy. And he's gonna make sure I keep my money.
All right, he starts thinking to himself who he's going to gather together. And he looks out across the gathering of greasy gladiators that are gathered. He points and he says, Bretto the Reaver, we'll need him.
I tell
Deoriel
him,
the Monter, get your mount.
you need to bring your biggest one. If he can beat me in killing zombies, I'll come fight. I'll come fight him for real in the arena after we're done. And we can split the profits.
So
Or his champion. I'll fight his champion after everything is safe.
he sizes you up and says, "Oh, he'll come to you for a fight, I'm sure, if he hasn't already."
Yeah, but my friend said we can't fight yet because it's too many zombies to kill. So I'm not allowed to fight him until we kill all the zombies.
He's gonna point to the back of the room and he's going to say, Vesalius, I see you, you pointy-eared bastard. Get your ass over here. A man dressed all in bardic motley steps forward and takes a big bow. He joins the
Big
gathering.
gladiator?
He's a just. Do you know of justs? Do they have those in your arenas?
A jouster?
It's a Jazst, a just.
No, we don't have those where I come from.
Okay, it's a cross between a sort of a bard and a gladiator. So it's like a multi-class. It's like a specialist though. They have like a long tradition of jousts in Nibenay who like have like regular performances that are usually like more like comical and entertaining. It might include like music to go with the carnage.
Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe-
Maybe
Medieval
Saul would
times.
learn something from him.
They put a lot of showmanship into the combat. It's not as straightforward as like a regular gladiator battle. They'll use like fireworks and big displays and things to make it more entertaining.
Choreography.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like from WWE, pretty much.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
So he yells out, Devon, get the table.
The other boys.
Yeah, they killed zombies with chairs.
Yeah, all right. He's
He
going to
had
call
some
out
random-
other names. He calls out Ludo. He'll call out Deb. Flintus. Or no, it's Fintus. Fintus the convict. You're useless. You get out here, you revolting bastard. If anybody should die, it'll be you. We'll put you on the front line. And he laughs at him. Fintus the convict just sort of cringes. He's got sort of this like Fu Manchu mustache and long braided hair. A rugged sunburn. He despises the Templar. Every time the Templar like turns his back, he's like giving him the death stare. But every time the Templar looks his way, he cringes and curls up in on himself.
So we're gonna save this for next time, right?
Yeah. Whatever battle against the zombies is gonna happen next week.
Do you mind if I save the table now?
Yes. Now is a well. Hang on. Let me close the one world map and then save it.
Oh, cool. You use one of my characters for the Templar.
Yeah.
I'm falling asleep. I had to stand up.
Alright, guys, I gotta go.
Yeah.
See you long.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
See you next week.
Okay, you can save it now. Should be good to save. And thanks for watching out there in Twitch land. I will end the stream there. Another fine episode of Marauders of
That was fun.
Nibenay Part 8.
That was fun.